Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Reapers Free Agent Franchise Rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode for our Reapers franchise, we went into the semifinals against another division rival, taking on the Nemesis, who fought us really hard for the division title this year, and we ended up winning in 5 games. We dropped the first game to them, won the second, dropped the third, and then blew them out in the 4th and 5th as we outlasted them, tearing apart their pitching staff pitcher by pitcher. And on the other side, the Sirloins made quick work of the Freebooters, winning in 4. They took game 1, lost game 2, won game 3, and then won game 4, outlasting their offense. So the Sirloins, for the second time in the series, have made it to the finals, and they are looking for their second title. Remember, the Sirloins won back in year number 1, and in year number 2, they lost in the first round to the eventual champion Sawteeth. So they are looking for their second title in team history, and this is our team's first appearance here in the final series, as this expansion team, or rebranded team I should say, looks to claim their spot as the top team in the league. Here is the pitching matchup for Game 1. On the mound will be Flatline, Froggo, Ball, and Standos. 2-0, 1.26 ERA, and a 0.91 whip in his 2 starts. Elite changeup is his trait. And on the mound for the Sirloins, it is Jovita Pulo, 2-0 with a 3 ERA and an 0.93 whip. I believe the pitching matchups, we broke it down last time. It's our number 2 versus their number 1. Their number 2 versus our number 3. Their number 3 versus our number 4. And then their number 4 versus our number 1, I believe is how that works. We may switch that around if we need to bring, say, Bender up earlier, say things aren't going well, that kind of stuff. Let's do it. This is going to be a good matchup. Let's see what we can do. Lineup for the first game. Leading off in right field, locked in Lyra Bradshaw. Batting second, locked in DHing is Seb Swolson. Batting third, locked in at second base, Big Yacker Asherbaum. Batting fourth, locked in at first base is Norm Phenomenal, the Phenom. Batting fifth, left fielder Axel Torque. Batting sixth, shortstop Roden Roberts. Batting seventh, third baseman Bertha Banks. Batting eighth is catcher Evan Chukov. And batting ninth in center field will be Vinder Hawkins, starting over Tish Bolland. Lineup for the Sirloins, leading off DHing is former Wide Loads first baseman Darcy Hicks. Then it's cover athlete of the game and Sirloins outfielder Tense Hammerlong Ballo in right field. It's their first baseman Kat Stanza. Backup catcher Preston Anonymous getting the start today over Terry Leonaire. He's locked in. Batting fifth is rookie outfielder Cole Erickson. I believe he's a rookie. I'll check that before we jump into the game today. He's in left. Batting sixth, former Grass Eaters second baseman. It's Annabella Stokes, locked in. Then it is third baseman Trisha Lead, former Crocodons Hot Corner member. Batting eighth, center fielder Super Sampson, former Sandcats center fielder. And then shortstop today is Hanzo Majiko, getting the start today over Nacho Crisp and Goose Kabusler. Majiko is brought over from the Sawteeth, who won the title last year. Let me look at this roster here. I want to take a look at Erickson real quick. Is he actually a rookie, or is he just a new insert on the team? Plus, we'll also go down the rest of the Sirloins roster, see who we're dealing with today. Okay, so they have Anonymous, Terry Leonaire, Stanza, Hicks, Stokes, Trisha Lee, former Moose shortstop Nacho Crisp. He's actually the best shortstop on the roster. I'm surprised he's not starting. Goose Kabusler, former backup infielder. He's also now moved up to a utility player. Tig Tantrum, former Sandcats left fielder. That explains why Erickson's getting the start. Sampson, Longvallo, they have Jovita Pulo, who they brought over from the Crocs. Warren Yout was a free agent pickup. Slip Vanderwink is an OG member of the roster. Jerry Capps was added from the Crocodons. Damn, that's 4 former Crocodon players on this roster already. They still have Split Seamerson, the young long reliever. Taylor McWills, they brought over from the Moonstars. Brent Branch was a free agent pickup. What do you know? Also from the Crocodons. That's 5 former Crocodons. And then Franzilla, their OG closer. I couldn't work with Stokes to save my life. Hey, one boy, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Yeah, Annabella is an acquired taste for some people, just how she plays with her pure contact style of hitting and great glove up the middle. She's a really solid defender. It's just the offensive side of things. You got to get her on to use her great speed to your advantage, and if you don't get her on, you're basically wasting your speed. This is just the Crocs with some Sirloins bats, basically. Where was this sidebar? That's right. Erickson, is he a rookie? No, he is a sophomore, actually. This is his second year. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with him. He's a new name. Okay, let's jump into the game action here. Game 1 coming at you. We're going to wear our regular road jerseys, I believe. And then for the Sirloins, they can wear their normal home uniforms for game 1. Let's go. No changes to the lineup we read off. Same for us. We're good to go. All right, we got a 5-game series. Let's see who's going to come out on top. All right, Sirloins were the top team in the league in the regular season. They were 21-11, so they beat us out by 1 game in the record column, so they have home field advantage for the series. That means they will host Game 1 and Game 2 and Game 5 if necessary. So if we're going to win, we have to take a game here at their home park. Let's do it. Rookie Lyra Bradshaw leading off, locked in, hitting .417, 3 homers, 5 RBIs on the series in the postseason for Bradshaw, the rookie. Starting in right field today, facing Pulo, Jovita on the year, a 2-0, 3 ERA and a 0.93 whip. 2 starts, 15 innings pitched, averaging 7.5 innings a start. 5 earned runs given up, 13 hits, 1 walk, 1 homer, 10 strikeouts, and a batting average against 228. So she's averaging 7 1/3 innings a start. Won both of them as that 2-seamers up and in on the first. Changeups up and in actually on the first pitch out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater at the knees on the 2-seamer. That's a strike. 1-1. Changeup up and away. Lined off the end of the bat to center, but it's right at Sampson. 1 down. Next up, Sebi Swolson. He's DHing today. Locked in, hitting .485 with 2 homers, 11 RBIs, and Tier 3 bad ball hitter. Slider down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Change middle in, line to short. Diving as Pajico picks it on a hop throw to first. 2 down. He didn't even need to use magic hands on that one. Big Yacker Asherbaum up next. Second baseman locked in, hitting .486. 3 homers, 11 RBIs on the postseason. Fastball coming. Heater away. Nips the corner. Nice pitch. 0-1. Heater up in. Late swing. It's 0-2. Change it down out in front of it, but pulls it foul. Staying at 0-2. Fastball coming again. Chased it up and away, strike 3, a little late. First punch out for Pulo, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for us, bottom 1. Hicks, Longballo, and Stanza coming up against Flatline, Frago, Ball, and Standos. A fully healthy Frago, Ball, and Standos as well, as he was injured in his first start of the postseason. Darcy Hicks up, DH has inside pitch active, hitting .303 with 3 homers, 6 RBIs. He was a menace against us in the Platypi series. Let's see if we can manage him better in this one. Frago 2-0, 126 ERA and a 0.91 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 2 starts, 14 1/3 innings, averaging 7 innings a start. 13 hits, 14 strikeouts, 1 homer, batting average against 241. Comes his best pitch, that changeup down and away. That's outside, ball 1. Hicks obviously loves the inside pitch, so we'll try to work him away. Heater outside, 2-0. Slider down and away. Checked, strike at the knees, 2-1. Pushing up and away. Ball 3, it's outside, 3-1. Down and away. Fouled off. Count full. Change up and away. Holster the sword, fooled him badly. First punch out for Frago. Next up, the cover athlete of the game, tense right fielder, Hammer Longballo, one of the OG members of the Sirloins roster. Fastball hitter active. He is tense, hitting .242 with no homers, 2 RBIs. He also still has his power versus right-handers trait. However, Frago's a lefty, so that doesn't do him any good here. Curveball away, middle on the first pitch. Hard grounder at the middle. Roberts will give it a look, but it's out of his reach into center. That is a single for Hammer, as he is on with his first hit of the day, and he's back to neutral mojo. 1 on, 1 down for first baseman Cat Stanza, another OG member of the Sirloins roster, hitting .323 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Teasing him up and away on the first pitch. Pop! Threw up behind the plate. Chukov out of the crouch. It will stay in play. He'll put it away in front of the backstop. 2 down. Catcher Preston Adonimus up, locked in. Hitting .429 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Getting start today over Tara Leonaire. Slider inside, misses. Ball 1. Heater down in the way. Chased it out of the zone and fouled it off. 1-1. Change it up and away. Oh, out in front of that one badly. 1-2. Curveball down and in. Holster the sword. Chased it low. Second punch out for Frago, and that ends the inning. Frago matches Pulo, but he does give up a hit to the second. Fenomeno, Torque, and Roberts coming up. All right, here we go. Norm Fenomeno leading off. Phenom locked in. He's playing first base today with Swolson DHing, hitting .424 with 4 RBIs on the year. Change it down and away, low and outside. Ball 1. Change it down and in. That's a strike called. 1-1. Heater away. Line hard to left, but right at Erickson. 1 down. Next up, left fielder Axel Torque with contact for his righties active, hitting .389, 4 homers, 10 RBIs in the postseason. Change up and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater middle in. Late swing. 1-1. Or 0-2. Chased it high, strike 3. Second punch up for Pulo, and she's already locked in. 2 down, nobody on for rookie Ronan Roberts. Shortstop in the 6th slot today, hitting .353, 3 homers, 7 RBIs here in the postseason. Change up, that's high out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater checked away, 2-0. Chased it high, 2-1. Bad swing. Change with the knees, dumped off the end of the bat to center. Hanging up for Sampson, though, who makes the basket catch. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Erickson, Stokes, and Lee coming up. Pulo pitching as advertised here to start the day. And here's second-year outfielder Cole Erickson. He's in left field. First pitch Slayer active, hitting an even 200 with an RBI. He's still better than Tig Tantrum, despite how low his batting average is. 2-seamer up and in. Chased it inside. 0-1. Little trigger happy there from the sophomore player. Slide it down in the way. Strike at the knees. 0-2. Dribble down and in. Chopper to short, slow roller. Roberts charges. Bare hands. Fires. In time. 1 down. Next up, Annabella Stokes. Second baseman locked in. Hitting .333. 2 homers. 6 RBIs. 2-seamer in there. That's a strike. 0-1. Right down the middle. Dribble down in the way. Chopped up middle to short. Roberts on the dive to his left. Dove a little early, so he couldn't actually field it cleanly. That's going to be an infield single for Stokes. And that is elite level speed on the base paths. We've got to keep an eye on her. Trisha Lee up, hitting .321 with 4 RBIs. Thankfully, Chukov is catching today, so we might actually have a shot to throw her out. We'll see how things are going. 4-seamer away on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Lee hitting .321. 4 RBIs here in the postseason. 0-1 pitch, slider down and away. Chased out of the zone and fouled off. It's 0-2. 2-seamer up and in. Doors, fooled her badly. Third punch out for Frago, up and in. 2 down, and here's Super Sampson, center fielder, hitting .192 in the postseason. Hitting up to his standards. He's more of a defensive and speedy guy. Consistent active, though, for him. Change it down and away in the first pitch. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Up and away, runner goes. Strike called, throw down by Chukov, no shot. Easy steal for Stokes. Stokes is third of the postseason. She leads the team 3 for 4. 0-2 count, though, to Sampson here. Forcing down and in. Check, low and in, 1-2. Slider and in. Inside, 2-2. Dribble down in the way. Just low, it's 3-2. 4-seamer up, fouled it back, 0-2, or full count. Change it down and in. Holster the sword, got him out in front. 4th punch out for Frago, and that ends the inning as he strands another runner. To the third, we're scoreless. Banks, Chukov, and Hawkins coming up. Bottom of the lineup up, here's Bertha Banks getting her first start here in the postseason, batting 1 for 2 off the bench. Getting a start at third base today. Norm is playing first, which opens up the slot for her. Let's see how it goes. Heater up, strike called, 0-1. Banks, of course, hit famously under 200 in the regular season. What was her actual batting average again? I tried to block it out of my mind. 185, which was the lowest of all the starting players that played more than 10 games. Ladar doesn't count. He's a bench player. Most of those games were played as defensive substitutes. 0-1 count here. Slider middle in. That quickly, 0-2. That didn't take long at all. Pulo is just lighting it up. And there's her third punch-out high heater, blown by Banks. One down for Chukov, the catcher, hitting .318 with an RBI. He has first pitch Slayer active here. Change up and in, grounded hard to short, or second. Stokes is there, 2 down. Yeah, we are facing Pulo. This is not going to be easy. It's Pulo, then Yout, then Vanderwink, and then Caps. Yeah, we are up against it. This is one of the best pitching teams in the league. I think probably the best pitching team in the league. Oh yeah, it's not fun. Hawkins is up. He's starting over Ballin today in center field, batting 9th. Veteran hitting .385, one of the OG members of the roster. Slider up and in. Caught the corner, apparently. When you're Javita Pulo, you get those calls when they're not even a strike. Little hack active. Good luck indeed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Teasing up and in. GM shot up the middle of the second. Stokes on the range. Makes the play. In time to first, and that ends the inning as Stokes is now locked in. Bottom 3 were scoreless. Majiko, Hicks, and Long Ballo coming up. Hanzo Majiko, the utility player, coming over from the Sawtooth in the offseason, batting 9th today. He won the championship with the Sawtooth last season, hitting .222. Getting the start over Nacho Crisp, and he just promptly nailed Frago in the face. And Norm's not covering first. That's an infield single. Oh, we're definitely going to need some good luck now. But as I was saying before he killed my pitcher, he's starting over Nacho Crisp and Goose Kabooster, who I think both beat him out in the offensive category. But I can understand why he's over Kabooster. Kabooster's more of a pinch hitter kind of guy. But Nacho Crisp, though, that don't make no damn sense. Anyway, so Frago is massively hurt. He's now back at the top of the lineup against Darcy Hicks. How's the bullpen looking? So remember, we had to play a full 5 games. They only had to play 4, so they had a day of rest. We did not. Rakonda is about 75%, maybe 66% stamina. Jacobs is basically fully rested. Craig is fully rested. So is Heimlich. So we have at least 3 pitchers plus Norm, so that's 4 pitchers. Frago, you can stay in for now, but we're keeping an eye on you, buddy. Change up in the first pitch. Strike called at 70 on the gun. Probably the slowest pitch he's going to throw. 0-1. Wow. Forcing him down in the way. That's low, 1-1. Hanzo's no threat to run over to first base, so we can focus solely on Hicks here. Slider middle away. Check strike. It's 1-2. Team repping away. Out of the zone, 2-2. Curveball floats back into the middle part of the zone, which nips the inside portion. Hawkins dives and keeps it in front of him, so that'll be just a single for Hicks. First to third, though, goes Majiko. Runners at the corners, nobody out. There's Hammer, 1-for-1 with a single today. Curveball down on the first pitch is low in the dirt, ball 1. Change it down and in. Checked low, 2-0. Slider's low, that's 3-0, and it's past Chukov, runner coming home. Throw to the plate, not in time. Pass ball allows the first run to score. It's 1-0. 3-0 pitch to Hammer, heater inside. He swung at it, jammed him to left center on the sky ball. Hawkins in. Makes catch for the first out. So that's a big first out there. Next up is Kat Stanza, who's 0-for-1 today. Ball down in the way. Low, ball 1. Heater away. Blasted deep left center. Hawkins on the run. That's going to get over his head and head one hop to the deepest part of the park there in center. Left of center to be factual. It's an RBI double for Stanza as he scores. It's 2-0. That was Darcy scoring from second, and here's Adonimus, 0-for-1 today. Heater at the knees on the first pitch. Blasted to right of center. Hit pretty well. Hawkins on the run. And that is going to hit off the fence, and that's going to be another extra base hit. Scoring is Stanza from second. It's a double for Adonimus, 3-0 Sirloins. There's Erickson, the rookie sophomore, 0-for-1. Curveball middle in on the first pitch, floats in there for a strike, 0-1. Change up away. Chased, fouled off, it's 0-2. Slider in, high, 1-2. Two-seamer away. Hit off the end of the bat into the right field foul territory. Bradshaw over. Runs it down for the second out as runner tags and thought better of it as Bradshaw said no. 2 down. Adonimus still in scoring position for Stokes, who's now on fire as she singled and stole a base. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Check strike. 0-1. Heater down and in. Check strike. It's 0-2. Slider down and away. Outside. 1-2. Change up and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Come on, Frog. Throw down and in. Chopper back to the mound. Ball in Standos fields it on the hop. Fires the first in time to get the out. But 3 home for the Sirloins. 1 on a pass ball wild pitch, and then 2 on back-to-back RBI doubles. 3-0 to the 4th. Bradshaw, Swolson, and Asherbaum coming up. Also didn't help Froggo got drilled in the face. So we're already behind the 8 ball, and it's only the 4th inning. And Pulo is feeling it. Here's Bradshaw, locked in 0-1 today. We've got to start working the count a bit. Change up, misses high from Pulo, ball 1. Change up in there at the knees, 1-1, nice pitch. Heater away, late swing, 1-2. Slider away, line to right, base hit over the diving Stanza's glove, and that is our first hit of the day. Bradshaw breaks up the perfect game here in the 4th. Let's come back, Pulo. Dime that bitch. I'll try. Seb Swolson up, locked in 0-1 today. Heater away, outside. Ball 1. Checked high on the heater. Good eye. 2-0 to Swolson. Change up and in. Blasted by Swolson, left of center. Carrying well. Running out of room is the center fielder, but he runs it down at the fence. Sampson got there. 1 down. Almost had it, Sebi. Almost. Next up, big yacker Asherbaum, locked in 0-1 today. Struck out on a high heater his first at bat. Change it down. Misses low. Ball 1. Slider up and in, high, 2-0. Here, way hard grounder under the diving glove of Stanza. It's a base hit. First and second now, 1 down. 2 on, 1 down for Phenom 0-1, but locked in. Heater down and in is low, ball 1. Heater down and in, late swing, 1-1. Pick off to second, back safely is Bradshaw. Ripping in, late swing, 1-2. Two-seamer away, hit back to Pulo, who picks it out of the air. Saved her bacon. 2 down, and here's Torque, 0-1. Come on, Axel. Change up and away out of the zone, ball 1. Heater down and in, jammed by Torque to right center, and Longballo's got a long way to run. Will he get there? Yes, he will, and that'll end the inning. Back to bottom 4, it's 3-0. We strand 2, but at least we broke up the no-hitter. Lee, Sampson, and Majiko coming up. Here's Trisha Lee, 0-1. Heater away on the first pitch. Popped her up foul on the third base side. It's Chukov out of the crowd. She's the best fielder. Puts it away, 1 down. Sampson up next. He's 0-1, intense. Struck out his first at bat. The ball up and away. Just outside, ball 1. A little high as well. Forcing it down and in. Line through the middle past Froggo. That is a 1-out single for the speedy Sampson. He's back to neutral mojo. Think the $13 hot dogs and $5 sodas are worth every penny for this pitching staff? Probably. Given the 3 top-tier names on it, yeah, I would say so. I don't count Vanderwink as top-tier. I don't think he's that good. Let's check. Let's see. We got, obviously, Pulo's an A+. She was S-tier. Yout is A-tier, and he's only going to get, he might get a little bit better. Vanderwink's a B+, actually. Ooh, I might be undervaluing him. And Caps is a B. Yeah, I'd say it's worth that with this pitching staff. I just definitely discredited you, Slip. My bad.
Song from the Overdogs hit a ball so far out of the stadium, it landed in the parking lot, setting a blue American ablaze. See if you got the answer by texting 555 ball.
Yes, it is. There it is indeed. The song lore story. I love it. I love it. Here's Majiko, who hit one back into Froggo's face this first at bat and then scored a run as he took a changeup down and in for a called strike, 0-1. Right up and in. Ripped foul out of play, 0-2. You did tell me, indeed. I believe you now. I believed you to begin with. I just wanted to hear it with my own ears. Easy up the way, runner goes. Hitting the hole, it's a hit and run, and Majiko continues to give us fits, offensively speaking. First and third now, 1 down as that pulled Asherbaum out of position. Runners at the corners. 1 down for Hicks, 1 for 2 with a single. Ball at the knees. Ripped foul, out of play. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. High, 1-1. Change it down and away. Strike called, 1-2. Nice pitch. Slider up and away. Checked outside, no chase, 2-2. Heater down and away. Hit in the hole. Base hit past the diving Norm. It's another hit, and it's now 4-0 Sirloins. Yeah, Frago's done. He ain't got it today. The injury's just hampering him too much. Hammer up, 1 for 2 with a single today. He's tense. We're going to take Frago out now before things get even worse. We're going to go ahead and hand it over here to Jacob Marshmallow out of the pen. Just try and slam the door, Jacob. No record, 18 ERA, 4.50 whip, 4 runs given up, 2 appearances, 2 innings, 8 hits, 1 walk, 1 homer, 2 strikeouts, batting average against .615, and power versus righty activates 4. Long ballo, he is, however, tense when he flew out last at bat. 2 on, 1 down here for the Sirloins. Ball down and in on the first pitch. That's low. Ball 1. Work ball down. Low. 2-0. Change up and in. Chased it inside. Nice pitch. 1-2. Slider down and in. Lined in the center. That's another hit. Hawkins, though, playing in, will get it in quickly. Bases loaded. 1 down. Nice hard hit ball from Hammer. Here's Kat Stanzu, who doubled home a run last at bat. 1 for 2. Bases loaded in the 4th. Already 4-0. Sirloins looking to break it open. Heater away on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Work ball down and in. Jammed foul. 0-2. Ball down and away. Hit in the hole to first. Norm dives just past him into right field. It's another hit. 5-0 Sirloins. Like, come on. Look, if it's a good hot dog, it's worth $13. Pitchers are no different. He's very true on the pitcher's part. I cannot vouch for the hot dog part. I'm not a fan of hot dogs. Gonna be right out in front of that. But we cannot catch a break. But welcome in, John Moore. Unfortunately, game 1's not going so hot for us. Frago got nailed in the face last inning. Gave up 3 runs that inning, and we've already given up 2 this inning, and Jacob's apparently not having a good day either. So, Adonimus doubled homer run last at bat. He's 1 for 2 as well. Change him up, middle of the zone. Nubber in front of the plate. Chukov steps on the plate for the first out. Throw to first. Double play. You love to see it. And that ends the inning. Way to go, Chukov. Nice heads-up play there. 2 home, though, as the Sirloins make it 5-0 as Frago is ejected from the game. Or not ejected, but removed due to injury. To the 5th, Roberts, Banks, and Chukov coming up. Hot dogs with brown mustard, but I definitely prefer a good sausage or bratwurst. I'll give you sausage or bratwurst. That's pretty damn good. Roberts up. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to get it started against Pulo here in the 5th. Change it down and in. That's a strike called. 0-1. Heater up and away. It's 0-2. Heater up and in. Popped him up behind the plate. Adonimus out of the crouch. 1 down. Yes.
Number 32, Bertha Banks.
It's not over yet. Banks up 0 for 1. We still got a shot. Ain't a good shot, but there's a shot. Heater up and away, 0-1. Heater's inside, 1-1. Slider up and away, and that nips the corner, 1-2. It's not Jover until it's Jover. Don't say that too many times. You're going to summon Lawai. Down the middle, blasted by Bertha, left center field. Oh my God, she fucking did it. Oh, that's reaped and sent to the shadow realm. Home run. Bertha Banks, of all people, blasts a dead center heater out of the park. First of the postseason for Banks. It's 5-1. Reapers on the board. That might be the momentum swing we need. Here's Chukov 0 for 1. He is tense after failing to stop a ball that allowed a run in. Was that Banks' first home run of the year? Please tell me it wasn't. That's going to be so disappointing if it is. It fucking was. Oh my God. Well, better late than never to have your first home run of the season there, Bertha. Okay, back to it. See, I was just doing reverse psychology. Welcome. Play it off, play it off. Heater down on the first pitch, low, ball 1, and that takes away first pitch Slayer from Chukov, 1-0. Slider down and away is out of the zone. It's 2-0 now. Slider up, jam shot by Chukov to left center. That's going to hang up, though, for Sampson. 2 down. And that will bring up Hawkins, who's 0 for 1. Pulo is no longer locked in, at least. That's a good start. Slider in there at the letters. 0-1. His little hack activates for Hawkins. Heater up, hard grounder in the hole, past the right side infielders. It's a base hit. Nice job, Vinder. Hawk on to extend the inning here in the 5th for Bradshaw. 1 for 2 with a single, locked in as well. Slider up, taken high, ball 1. Heater up and away. Damn it, I chased that. That should have been ball 2. Soft liner to second is handled easily by Stokes to end the inning, but we're on the board. Banks hits a home run, 5-1 to the bottom of the 5th. Her first homer of the entire season, regular and post. Erickson, Stokes, and Lee coming up. I need to DM that nerd. I haven't seen him around. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while either, but, you know, there is the time zone thing being in West Coast compared to East Coast time, so. Hold on, I'm checking emails. 1 second. There we go. Okay, we're back. Here's the rookie Erickson. Heater away on the first one. Popped him up foul. Norm over in the near the stands on the first base side. He will put it away with his back to the infield. Nice play, Norm. 1 down. I think it's for the better he's not here. Stokes up 1 for 2 with a single. Yeah, that Jover talk would definitely get in my head if he was doing it. He's really good at it. Fork ball down in the way is a strike. 0-1. Slide up and away. Outside on the check. 1-1. Heater down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Change up inside. Holst to the sword. Got her to chase it off the plate. First punch out for Marshmallow. 2 down here for Lee. 0 for 2 today. First pitch, a leak fork ball down and away. That is ripped foul by Lee. Out of play on the right side. 0-1. Heater up and in. Popped her up foul. Chukov out of the crouch. Puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for Marshmallow. To the 6th. It's 5-1. Swolson, Asherbomb, and Phenomeno coming up. You know the shit that man says. Unfiltered, and we love him for it. Swolson up 0 for 2. Bad ball hitter active. He flew out to the warning track dead center his first time up. Right there to the left of the point where my reticle is. Heater up, misses high. Ball 1. Heater up. That nips the corner. That's a pitch. That is a stone-cold pitch. 1-1. Change up. Oof, we got lucky there. Fouled that back. 1-2. I missed that number. Heater at the knees. Oh, that was the pitch. 4th punch out for Pulo. 1 down for Asherbomb. 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in. Heater up. Missed it again. 0-1. Little late. Got to get around on it. Heater down. Line to short. Diving Majiko to take it away. 2 down. Norm up 0 for 2 and locked in. Change up. Hard grounder to second. Stokes dives and takes it away to her right. Flow to first. Ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning, bottom 6. It's 5-1. Pulo has a quality start. Sampson, Majiko, and Hicks coming up. Here's Sampson, 1 for 2 with a single today. Slider away on the first pitch from Marshmallow. Outside, ball 1. Change it down and in. That's a strike, 1-1. Fork ball down in the way. Strike called right in the corner, 1-2. Heater middle of the way, line to second. Asherbomb to his right, nips it out of the air, 1 down. And here comes Majiko, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. You know what, going back to the Lawai talk, I would not be surprised if we summon him here just because he'll hear his name being said 3 times like Beetlejuice. I would not be surprised if he pops up out of nowhere. Just like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah! Slider up and away, outside, ball 1. Heater down in the way. That's a strike at the knees. 1-1. Nice pitch. Curveball up and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Change it down and in. Low. 2-2. Good eye. Fork ball down in the way. Hit up the middle to second. Diving Asherbomb out of his reach. And Majiko is 3 for 3 today. This man has been an absolute offensive menace today, and it's pissing me off. He's on to lead off with 1 down for Hicks. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI today for Darcy. Forcing her down and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Curveball up and away. Outside. 1-1. A little high as well. Change it down in the dirt. Good block by Chukov. 2-1. Down and away. Lift off. Dead center field for Hicks. It ain't coming back. Dead center batter's eye. Long and gone. And that one's going to be thrown up on the grill there for the Sirloins and seared to perfection. Darcy Hicks puts a 2-run bomb on the board. It is 7-1 as the Hicks, his 4th of the postseason, gives the Sirloins a 6-run lead. Now it's over. Long Ballo up 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And Marshmallow's 10s. Curveball inside, nowhere near the zone. Ball 1. Ball hangs. That's almost gone. It is technically, but it's foul. Hammer early on the fork. 1-1. Change it down in the way. Check low. 2-1. Slider put in. Nobber to second. Asherbomb over to his right backhands. The first. 2 down. And here's Stanza. 2 for 3. RBI single last at bat with the bases loaded. She's also hit an RBI double today as well. 2 for 3 day. Fork ball down and in on the first pitch. Ripped foul, out of play. 0-1. Peter in. Jam shot to center. Hawkins on the run. He's going to be back to the warning track. Runs it down with his back to the infield. Nice range. Vinder. Hicks, though, hits another homer for the Sirloins. I think it's their second homer of the day. 7-1 to the 7th. Torque, Roberts, and Banks coming up. It might be their first, actually. I had a thought, since this game is obviously Old Yankee Stadium. It's a bit disappointing Metalhead didn't think to include a plague museum of all the best players from previous versions of SMB. You know what? That's actually not bad. I know what you meant with the park stuff, but yeah, that's actually a very big missed opportunity. I guess maybe by the time they got the licensing for all the old MLB players in for this game, they probably didn't get enough negotiating power to negotiate the use of MLB stadium likenesses, so they just had to work with what they had, and they couldn't put anything out there. If that's what I had to bet what happened, probably. They were lucky enough to negotiate with the MLB Players Association to get all the retired legends in here. They stopped while they were ahead. They didn't try to overplay their hand. Torque up, he's 0 for 2 today. And 10, so that heater's in there at the letters from Pulo, 0-1. I chased that badly, 0-2. My bad. Slider up and away, hit well by Torque to right center. That will hang up, though, for Hammer. 1 down. Next up, Ronan Roberts, rookie 0 for 2 today. Slider up and in. That's hit to the gap, left center field. That'll split him and will get down and cut off by Erickson. It'll be just a single. Good job, rookie. Nothing like staring down Pulo and laughing in her face as you get that hit. Here's Banks, who homered last at bat. 1 for 2 today, and that's our only run on the board. She got a fastball right about here and said, I'm going to send it out over the wall there in left center. And we're going to pop up the first pitch changeup to second. Stokes doesn't even have to move. She's not going to drop it. So 2 down. Like, her fielding is like above 100 right now. It's a mathematical impossibility she drops the ball. Chukov up 0 for 2 today. First pitch Slayer active. He's currently tense as well. Heater down in the ways outside. Ball 1. Slider's outside. It's 2-0 to Chukov. Slider up, center of the plate, crack deep to left field, hit well. Erickson's at the wall. He's going to play it off the wall. That's going to be a single for Chukov, and Roberts will go to third. Okay, Evan. A little bit of surprising power there.
Number 50, Vinder Hawkins.
This entire game was a huge missed opportunity, basically. Hawkins up, 1 for 3 today, I believe. 1 for 2 today. As a single. Let's see if he can deliver another hit here and drive home a run. We need to get back in this one and in a hurry, as Pulo is above 70 pitches now. Heater up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Obviously, you know, just EAF'd us. They could have done so many things. Obviously, he's still mad about the stadium creator. Yeah, I have a whole spreadsheet in my head of all the shit they could have done. Oh, yeah, I've had a feeling. Check low on the heater. Good eye. 1-1. Little hack gone, though. 2-seamer inside. That's a strike. 1-2. Little hack again active. Heater middle in. Jam shot the center. That is down for a base hit. Hawkins drives home Roberts from third. It's 7-2. Okay, we're on the board again. Let's go. Not only that, but so much shit we didn't need. There's Bradshaw. 1 for 3 with a single. Locked in. Come on, Lyra. Big hit here puts us right back in this game. Come on. Extra base hit, we're right back in it. Heater up and in high, ball 1. Heater at the knees, hard grounder to second, knocked down by Stokes in the infield, throw to first, just in time to get Bradshaw, who's very quick in her own right. But it had to be more up the middle. If it was, we probably get an infield hit there. 2 stranded, we do get a run home on the single by Hawkins, 7-2 to the bottom of the 7th. Adonis, Erickson, and Stokes do up as Pulo does survive the 7th. Here's Adonis, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Write it out sometime, but I mean, literally in my head, just random ideas that I've loved in the game. Yep, fair enough. Jacob, let's see if I can get one more inning out of you, buddy. First pitch from to Adonis here. Fork ball down is chopped foul out of play, 0-1. Heater up and in. Chased it high, it's 0-2. Slider down and in. Off the plate inside, 1-2. Change it down and away. Holster the sword. Second punch out for Marshmallow. 1 down for Erickson, rookie 0 for 3 today, or sophomore 0 for 3 today. First pitch curveball down. Chased out of the zone and skied to center. Hawkins back a step and 2 steps. Puts it away, 2 down. For 1, wheel menu of custom home run and pimp job animations. Christ, you can't English. It's okay. One boy can't English most of the time anyway. Like, okay, Creators Classic pissed me off because none of them care about this series. 6 vids per channel and they didn't show anything cool about this game. He's been holding that in for a while. That is all caps for those who can't see this. And it's a low blow. That also in caps. I'm just reading it out. I'm not going to put the amount of enthusiasm he's putting into those words. But I mean, he's not wrong, honestly. None of those creators gave a fuck about this game. So, slider up and away, taken high, ball 1. It's like, oh, cool, I'm in the game, and look what I can do with my own player, yada, yada, yada. They didn't even go outside of that. Like, just, why bother putting them in the game? Heater down in the way, blasted to right center on that next pitch, and that is going to be extra bases here for Stokes, who's a speedster. She's going to be thinking 3 out of the box. Relay throw from Hawkins is going to be a good one, and that will keep her at second, actually. They got paid to talk about it, and that was it. I don't know who any of them were, like they were somehow important. I can tell you a majority of them were MLB The Show content creators. A couple of them were from the Indoor Wiffle Ball League as well. I forget what their actual league is called, but a few of them were from that as well. Couldn't have cared less. Yeah, John Boy, that's what I'm thinking of. It's John Boy's Indoor Baseball League. He was in there. The We Got Ice guys were in there. Jack and Z, I think their names are. Trevor Pluth, former major leaguer, he's in that as well. And then just a whole bunch of like MLB streamers, like YouTubers. Fucking Cougs, I think, was one of them. He's the only one I can think of off the top of my head, honestly. Mighty Goat, I think, was in there as well. Like, just a whole bunch of guys who, like, I don't even care enough to watch because I don't like MLB The Show like that. I'm in it more for, like, franchises and, like, deep dives and stuff of, like, long-term series, not just the crappy Diamond Dynasty shit that they do most of the time. Yeah, those guys. You know who they are. Heater down in the way in the first pitch to Lee is taken for a ball. Change up. Line to right center. Bradshaw on the run. Makes the catch on the run, and that ends the inning. Good job, Lyra. As Marshmallow does get through the 7th. Good pitching today, Jacob. Go ice up. To the 8th, Swolson, Asherbaum, and Phenomeno coming up. They were busted as shit, indeed. That's why I never use anything from Creators Classic in any of my series, guys. It's just not fucking worth it. You throw all of them into it, it's just going to unbalance the game as anything. They sucked ass with them. Yeah, because they were all playing on like 15 ego and said, oh, this is hard. Bitch, no, it's not. I play 15 on fucking warm-up with maybe my 3-year-old son. I'm out here fucking cranking 90s, and your bitch ass can't even play above fucking 60. Please, give me a fucking break. All right, anyway, out of the bullpen here, Brent Branch for the Sirloins, locked in. He has got a 0 ERA and a 0.52 whip. He's having a dominant postseason run. Pulo is done after 7 innings, only giving up 2 earned runs. She has a quality start and did everything she can to give this team the lead. Now they're handing it off to their bullpen, which is a little suspect. So We'll see if we can get it going. We got Pratt going. Let me grab some popcorn. Oh, you should have been here last night when the Platypi were fucking getting lit up in that first game. We were getting freebooters level of Pratt back then. If you haven't seen that content on the YouTube channel, check it out. You'll understand what I mean. All right, let's do it, Sebi. Get it started. Hard lineup coming up here in the 8th for the Reapers. We need 5. Heater at the knees, strike call to 1. We got 6 outs left to use. Curveball's outside, 1-1. Curveball at the knees, hard grounder to the 3rd, but Lee is there on the backhand. She'll make the play cleanly, 1 down. Freebooters are a poverty franchise. Oh no, here we go. You guys who play baseball games, I think it's threw most of them off with a charge-up mechanic on power swing. Yeah, because in the show you can just hit a button to power swing. Which is, you shut your mouth. Oh, now one voice starting. I said what I said. Oh, here we go. Let me get my popcorn. No, you fucking don't. But which is weird because if you go back to the show games, I think there was a charge-up swing mechanic, and like I don't think it was in the show specifically, but like MLB 2006, I think like the 989 sports, there was definitely a charge-up mechanic in there. Same thing with like the fucking ESPN-based baseball games. Like they did exist at one point in time in MLB games. I did drop $80 on a Guns Jackman jersey for you to take him through the mud. Well, he was taken through the mud by the developers. Curveball in there. The letters on the first one from Branch, 0-1. Heater down and in. Hard chopper to short, but it's right at Majiko, and that's an easy second out of the inning. He got aged up. Same thing. Norm up, 0 for 3, locked in. Curveball away, fouled off, 0-1. They wasted his prime. Way high on the heater, 1-1. Good eye, Norm. That's a bad swing on my part. Chased it high. 1-2. The ball's inside. 2-2. Heater middle in. Oh, and it nails Branch right in the chest. Adonimus recovers quickly, though, to get Phenomeno at first. So we injure one of their pitchers in response. It's not one of their good ones. And, well, he's been their best performing reliever. And we don't even get a hit out of it. And they still didn't fix the hair with Norm's head. That's true. They've been talking about that for a while. They know that it's existed since before the first patch. All right, bottom 8, Samson due up, 1 for 3 with a single. We are going to go ahead and sub him off. We're going to hand it off to Heimlich here. We'll use our least leverageable reliever here. Heimlich, 180 ERA and a 0.60 whip, just trying to keep it a 5-run game to the 9th. Heater blown by Samson at the letters, 0-1. Great first pitch there from Horace to set the tempo. Curveball chased out of the zone on the next pitch on the dribbler. It's 0-2. Change it down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. Heater away. Doors, can I help you, Super? Now you just look and get out of here. First punch out for Heimlich, and here's Majiko, who's 3 for 3 with 3 singles today, including one that killed Froggo. Heater up on the first one. That's high. Ball 1. Heater up. Foul back. 1-1. Change it middle in. Fouled off. 1-2. Ball down. Checked in the dirt. 2-2. Curve off and in. Holst to the sword. Got him with the curve. Back-to-back Ks for Horace. 2 down. Here's Darcy Hicks, who hit a 2-run bomb last at bat. He's also hit an RBI single and a regular single. He's 3 for 4. Locked in. Curveball away in the first pitch. Out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater away. 2-0. Change it middle away. That's a strike. 2-1. Heater middle in. Chopped out the knees, up the middle. Another hit for Hicks, his 4th of the day. He's 4 for 5. Here's Hammer. 2 for 4, 2 singles. Tense. Change him up and in. Jam shot down the left field line. That will hook foul as Torque gives it a look. 0-1. For ball middle in. Fouled off. It's 0-2. Heater up and away. Pulsed doors, blew it by him. He chased it out of the zone. 3 punch-outs for Heimlich. He gives up a hit, but he puts up a 0 with 3 Ks. To the 9th, 7-2 the score. We need a miracle. Torque, Roberts, and Banks due up. Branch right now is scheduled to come back out, but we'll see who subs in to replace him. I don't think they let him pitch. Torque due up first. 10-0 for 3 today. He's still one of our better hitters, so he will bat. They will let Branch start the inning. Okay, interesting choice. Like, I complained about not getting a stadium creator, and that would have been a stretch to get added. Very true. But, like, it was a basic... Yeah, but that thing with Norm is basic cosmetic stuff. They've known about it since the beginning of the game launch. Like, they should have known how to fix that, and they probably could have. They just never got around to it. On purpose, probably. They didn't add anything meaningful after the community said what they wanted. Very true. That is very true. Let's go, Axel. Start it off, buddy. Heater high, ball 1. Get out of there. Curveball middle in, drops in, 1-1. Curveball drops in again, 1-2. Curveball outside, good eye, 2-2. Curveball put in, dumped to left field. That's a base hit for Torque over the leaping glove of Lee. Leadoff knock for Torque, his first hit of the game. He's 1 for 4, back to neutral. Here's Roberts, locked in 1 for 3 with a single. And that will take Branch out of the game as he does give up a base runner. Here's Taylor McWales, the durable reliever from the Moonstars, 8.53 ERA and a 1.74 whip. He also will have Tier 2 rally stopper when he gets 2 or more runners on base. So we got to keep that in mind. They're bringing him in to slam the door as they don't want to go to their closer, Zilla. McWales has struggled here in the postseason. ERA up over 8.5. He's been allowing a lot of runs, almost a run an inning. So he needs to figure out what he's doing wrong and quickly. Facing the rookie Ronan Roberts on the first pitch. Heater out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater up the way. Blasted by Roberts to right field. Hit well, but it's going to die at the warning track. In a step from there is Hammer, and that's the first out of the inning. Just a bit under it. Next up going to be Bertha Banks. 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Heater up at the letters. 0-1. Heater way on the ground to third. Lee backhands the second one. Stokes the first. Double play, and that ends the game. Thank you, Slowpoke. Reapers lose. Game 1, 7-2 the final. Really, it all comes back to that injury to Frago. Once he got drilled in the third inning, it went all downhill from there for us, unfortunately. And Pulo did what she's supposed to do. She pitched a gem. She gave the Sirloins the advantage. Now they have something to build on with a 1-0 lead in the series. 2 runs for us, home run by Banks and an RBI single by Hawkins. 2-run homer for Hicks. He also had a RBI single. Stanza an RBI single and an RBI double, and Adonimus an RBI single as well. They also scored a 7th run on a wild pitch. Frago takes the loss 3 1/3, 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 strikeouts. He falls to 2-1 and takes a line drive to the face. Marshmallow 3 2/3 in relief, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. Heimlich an inning clean, giving up a hit with 3 strikeouts. Pulo 7 quality innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer. A very Pulo-like start. Her 3rd victory of the postseason. She's a perfect 3 for 3 in her starts. Branch 1-0 with a 1 hit given up. He did take a line drive to the chest, though, but his perfect ERA stays intact. And Taylor McWales an inning in relief, cleanly to relieve Branch. Hicks, the player of the game, with his 4 hits and 3 RBIs. Then it's Stanza with her 2 hits and 2 RBIs, and then Pulo with her quality start. So the Sirloins take Game 1. Let's move on to Game 2. We're still on the road. And I'm like the kid who's wishing on a fucking star with the puppy dog eyes, looking at the, this is not goodbye, it's see you later. I hope, I pray, I beg that in the next 5 years we get something, just something from them. Very true. Yeah, because EA is sending their resources elsewhere, so hopefully they're not shutting down the studio as a whole together, and they allow them to, like, work on something of their own in this, like, vein of this sports series. Like, we don't know. It's a very turbulent time here. Who knows? We may have gotten the last edition of this game series. Gone before it could even expand past one sport. Hopefully not. Let's not be too depressing about it. Let's move on to Game 2 here today. On the mound for us, it'll be sophomore Wissel Schaefer, 1-1 with a 3.75 ERA and a 1.08 whip with the volatile trait. And on the mound for the Sirloins will be the 30-year-old Warren Yount. Lefty workhorse, 0-2 in his 2 starts, 6.10 ERA and a 1.94 whip. Yet to get it going here in the postseason, but his team does have momentum, so maybe that'll help him speed it up. Yeah, that was a goodbye letter. I'm not sure how it could be taken any other way. Like when your wife says she's going to stay at Stacy's for a few days and you never see her again. Yeah, I mean, he might. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret it. What do we got? Alrighty, so Bradshaw leading off in right. Roberts at short. Okay. Torque in left, tense. Norm at third. I want Swolson at first base. I don't want him DHing today, I think. I want Banks DHing. I want him at first base. And then I want Ballin. I think we'll let Ballin play in left today and give Torque a day off. Just try and get him back on track here. Move Ballin to the 8 slot. Chukov 9. Hawkins 6, 7. Swolson, yeah, okay. Banks under Phenomeno. Banks under Swolson as well. There we go. That's what we're going with. Bradshaw in right. Roberts at short. Asherbaum at second, Phenomeno at third, Swolson at first, Banks DHing, Hawkins in center, Ballin in left, and Chukov catching. Schaefer on the mound. We'll wear our road uniforms, and the Sirloins, they can wear their alternates for this game. On the mound for them, it is Warren Yount. Hicks is DHing now. He's still locked in. Stanza at first. Leonaire getting the start at catcher over Adonimus. Hammer still in right. Lee is at third. Nacho Chris is starting over Majiko at shortstop. Erickson is still in left. Stokes is locked in at second, and Kabusler is starting at shortstop, in center, actually, over Super Samson. Okay, let's do it. Game 2 at Apple Field in the cloudy gray afternoon sky. Let's see what we can do. It's like a dad saying he's going to get the milk. Oh, don't forget the cigarettes. Milk and cigarettes. All right, let's got to get it going here in Game 2, guys. We got to stay in this. Snackety boo. All right, here we go. Bradshaw leading off, right fielder hitting 400, 3 homers, 5 RBIs, facing Warren Yount, who's 0-2 in his 2 starts here in the postseason. ERA at 6.10 with a 194 whip, 11 strikeouts. He's trying to right his own performances here. Does have workhorse though, so he's going to throw a lot of pitches. That changeup's high and out of the zone on the first one. Ball 1. Heater way, late swing, 1-1. Heater down and in. That's a grounder to second, right at Stokes. 1 down. Roberts up next, hitting 342, 3 homers, 7 RBIs for the rookie. He went 1 for 4 in the first game. Slider, curveball outside, misses. Ball 1. Curveball hangs, pulled by Roberts deep to left field. He got around on it at the wall, leaping out of reach of Erickson. Reaped and sent to the shadow realm in the Reapers bullpen. Ronan Roberts, the rookie, gets it started here early. 4th of the postseason for the young man. It is 1-0. That's the spark plug we're looking for. And here's big Yacker Asherbaum. Second baseman had 1 hit in the first game. He's hitting 462 with 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Get wrecked, losers. Where's your Pulo crutch now, huh? And Yount is already tense. I tell you, those starts are getting in his psyche as that changeup's in there at the letters. 0-1. Heater up. Ooh, late swing, but fouled off by a big Yak. 0-2. Here's a fastball coming. Heater at the knees. Asherbaum sends it to center field. It's hit well, but it's not going to get over Kabusler. 2 down. Next up is Norm Phenomeno, the Phenom, hitting 378, 4 RBIs here in the postseason, no homers. Norm, I don't think, had a hit in the first game, but he did line drive a ball off the chest of Brent Branch, so that's got to count for something. Curveball misses high to him, ball 1. Changeup's outside, it's 2-0. Slider middle and turned on by Norm deep to right field. Hammer out of room at the wall, leaping, sweeped and sent to the shadow realm. Norm Phenomeno, the Phenom, hits his first homer of the postseason. 2-0 Reapers. But Pratt got me on the stadium creator thing. You're right, I'm so mad because I wanted to build a park for my Bombers. He's not wrong. Sevi up next, first baseman hitting 432, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. He had 1 hit in the first. I think he had 1 hit in the first game. Come on, Sevi. Heater down the middle, popped him up, just missed it. Stanza there at first, didn't even have to move, and that is the 3rd out. There we go. Thank you, Pulo. Hicks, Leonaire, and Stanza coming up as we have a 2-0 lead on home runs by Roberts and the Phenom, Norm. I would have absolutely recreated old Kaminsky with the pinwheels and League Park. Nice. Darcy Hicks leading off. DH locked in, hitting 368, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Facing Schaefer, 1-1 in his 2 starts, 3.75 ERA and a 1.08 whip. 8 strikeouts in the postseason for Schaefer. He has the Tier 2 volatile trait. Hicks is coming off a 4-hit day in Game 1, where he drove in 3 runs. First pitch curveball down and away. That's a strike, 0-1. Heater up and away. Outside, 1-1. Slider down and away. In the dirt, 2-1. Forkball down and in. Chased it, chopper up the first base line. That'll stay just foul, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Checked high, he almost went for it, 3-2. Slider down and away. Holster the sword, he chased it out of the zone. First punch out for Schaefer. 1 down for Leonaire. Catcher hitting .227, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. You would have done an Oracle and Citizens Bank mashup. Nice, I like it. Leonaire getting her first start here in the series as she sat out Game 1 to allow Adonis to play. Chopper to short, Roberts charges, bare hands and fires. 2 down. Because I really like having a monster wall. Indeed. Cat stands up, first baseman hitting .343 with a homer, 7 RBIs. She had 2 runs driven in the first game. She doubled 1 home and singled 1 home. Forkball down and in on the first pitch from Schaefer. Check strike, 0-1 at the knees. Heater up and away. Strike called, 0-2. Slider up and in. Jam shot on the ground to third. Norm charges, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Schaefer. To the second, it's 2-0. Banks, Hawkins, and Ballin coming up. Here's Bertha Banks. DH homered in the first game. That was her first of the entire season. 1 for 3 in that game. Let's see what she can do here. Technically 1 for 4 if I'm... Well, she's 2 for 6 now, yeah. So she went 1 for 4 in that game. That's a changeup on the inside corner, 0-1. Heater up, chased it high, 0-2. Changeup up and in, ripped on the ground. Diving is Stanza to her right to stop it. Flip to the pitcher, 1 down. Good play, Cat. Here's Vinder Hawkins. Center fielder, 2 hits in the first game. He drove in a run. 4.38 ERA, or average. 1 RBI in the postseason. Starting in center once again. Curveball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Little hack activates. Curveball down on the way, line softly to second, caught by Stokes, 2 down. Next up, Tish Ballin, starting in left field today for the Tense Torque, hitting .250 with 3 RBIs. Slider up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Chased it away on the heater, 0-2. .250 batting average, 3 RBIs for Ballin here in the postseason. Checked high on the heater, good hold, 1-2. Heater up, lined at the middle, base hit for Ballin. Let's go, Tish. 2 out single keeps the inning alive here. Here's Evan Chukov, the catcher. First pitch Slayer active, hitting .320 with an RBI. Come on, Evan. Wild thrower active behind the plate here, possibly. Change up in there with the letters on the first one, 0-1. Pick off to first, back safely is Ballin. Heater up, late swing, 0-2. I had it too. Runner goes. Heater up and in, broken bat hitting the hole to short. Cut off by Lee though as she backed her up. Throw to first, in time to end the inning. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Long ball low, Lee and Crisp coming up. Long ball leading off, right fielder Tense. He had 1 hit in the first game. Hitting .263 with 2 RBIs. Powers righty, fastball hitter, both active. Forkball down on the first pitch. Fouled off, 0-1. He chased it low. Slider up and in. Way inside, he chased it anyway, 0-2. Hammer really pressing here. Curveball down and in. Chopper to second. Asherbon charges. Throw to first. 1 down. Schaefer's locked in, too. Here's Trisha Lee. Third baseman hitting .281. 4 RBIs. She had 1 hit, I believe, in the first game. Maybe 2. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. 90 ego fastballs were honestly the hardest thing to adjust to. That velocity just doesn't look much until it's already value. You are correct, absolutely. Even I still have trouble timing up the 90 ego fastballs. Forkball down on the way. Chopper chased it, grounder to short. Roberts bare hands, fires, got her, 2 down. Here's Nacho Crisp. Shortstop hitting 167 with the homer, 2 RBIs. Sat out the first game for Majiko, who had 4 hits in that one. Now getting the start today. We'll see if he can build on that momentum. Heater up and away. Outside and high. Ball 1. Work ball down and in. Sat on it. Line to right center. Hawkins on the run over. Watches it get by him all the way to the fence. That is going to be a 2-out double for Nacho. Runner in scoring position here for the 7-hitter. Sophomore Cole Erickson, left fielder, was 0 for 4 in the first game. First pitch Slayer active, hitting 167 with an RBI. Heater up and away in the first one. Fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Checked in there at the letters, strike called, 0-2. Slider down and away. Outside, 1 and 2. Schaefer, how many punch outs you have? What is it, 2? 1, okay. Work ball down and in. Chased it, fouled off, still 1 and 2. Heater up and away. Outside, 2-2. Curve ball away. Holster the sword, he chased it out of the zone. Second punch out for Schaefer, that ends the inning. To the third, it's 2-0. Bradshaw, Robertson, Asherbaum coming up. Here's Lyra Bradshaw, right fielder 0 for 1 today. Chased it below the knees on the first pitch change. Number to third. Lee makes the play, 1 down. Next up, Roberts, 1 for 1 with a solo homer today. Got the offense going in the first inning. Hung curveball, put out over the seats and left. Or into the bullpen and left. Center. 1-0 count. Online is worse. Oh, geez. Yeah, I can imagine with all the internet things. 1-0. Heater up and in inside. 2-0. Latency issues and whatnot. These MFers can dot up 101 up and away. You don't hate myself that much? Very true. I don't hate myself that much either. 2-0 count. Heater up and in. Oh, change up. He got me on that one. That looked like a heater. Rip foul. 2-1. Heater at the knees. Hit well by Roberts on the line to right, but hammer layer. 2 down. Next up, Big Yak, 0 for 1. That's why I don't think I'm playing again. Ooh, fair enough. Let's go, Big Yak. Heater high, ball 1. Change it down. Turned on by Big Yak down the left field line. Foul. He just early, 1-1. It was almost 3-0. I'm not going to suffer. Fair. Ah, got me on the curve. 1-2. Fastball now. Heater down. Line hard to center field, but it's right at Goose, and that ends the inning. Franchise to PR. It always has been. Better than PR. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, talking XBO. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, pennant race. That's what that means. Pennant race. Okay, I got it. I caught up. Schaefer coming out here. Here's Annabella Stokes. 2 hits in the first game for Stokes. She also stole a base as well. Down to Lockton Moser. She was on fired for a good portion of it. Heater down and then fouled back. 0-1. Oh, I agree. Franchise is always better than pennant racing. Pop-up foul. Phenomenal on the run. Near the stands. He'll put it away at third. 1 down. Next up, Goose Kabusler getting his first start in the series. Utility player playing center field today for Samson. Goose hitting 091 off the bench. Now, he's known more for his pinch hit ability and his great utility usage in the field, so as he can now play every position except catcher, so see what they want to do here. Forkball up and in on the first one. Whiffed on at 0-1. That's a bad fool job. Heater down and away. Low, 1-1. Slider up and away. Line down the right field line, out of play. 1-2. Curveball middle in. Can I help you, Goose? No, you're just looking. Third punch out for Wissell. 2 down, and here's Hicks, 0 for 1. First pitch curveball up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider away. Outside, 1-1. Great pitch. No chase. Work ball down and in. Low, 2-1. Good take. Heater up and away. Strike called. 2-2. Ball away. Got him to chase it. Holst to the sword. Fourth punch out for Schaefer. To the fourth, it's 2-0. 1-2-3 inning for Wissell. Phenomenal. Swolson and Banks coming up. Wissell is in a groove right now. He's looking like Pulo out there. Here's Norm. 1-for-1. Solo homer his first at bat as he turned on a high changeup and pulled it into the seats and right. Changeup up and in. This one got a little too far inside. It jammed him. Pop up behind second. Stokes is there. 1 down. Here's Swolson. 0-for-1 today. Yout back to neutral. Changeup inside. Misses. Ball 1. I wanted dynamic weather. I got the more stadiums, but didn't get the community sharing of teams and stadium creator. Very true. 1-0. Change away. Line to right center. That is down for a hit. Nice swing there by Sebi. Oh, it reminds me of something. Hold on, folks. Here's Banks. 0-for-1 in tenths. Seb takes off on the first pitch. Changeup high taken. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Sebi. Nice job, Seb. His first of the postseason. He's 1-for-1. They got rid of the fog overcast that Motor Yard had. Yes, they did. 1-0 count. Peter down and in. Late swing. 1-1. Took away what gave it some character. Peter down. Chased at 1-2. Also lost the open roof at Red Rock. Yep. Peter down and away. Pulled to right field. That's dumped for a base hit. Swolson holds at third as that's a good throw from Hammer. Runners at the corners. 1 down. We also lost the open. Oh, yeah, we read that already. Sorry. Vinder Hawkins up next. 0-for-1 today. Change him up on the first pitch. Dumped to center field. It's in for a base hit. Hawkins is going to drive home Swolson. 3-0 Reapers. Yout is tense. And Dusk at the hot corner park at the corner. Yep, Lafayette corner is what he means. Here's Tish Ballin, 1-for-1 with a single. Come on, Tish. Keep it going. Let's put our foot down on Yout's throat and don't let him breathe. That evening setting, I loved it. Motor Yard with that atmosphere effect made it look like a late game in September or a playoff game in October. He's not wrong. I hear no lies here. Peter up and away high. Ball 1. And they changed the backstop to baby blue from forest green. Changed down and then Ballin turned on. Deep left field against her own club. Did she do it? It's been reaped and sent to the shadow realm. Tish Ballin against her old club, the Sirloins, who let her go in the offseason. Hits a home run. And it is now 6-0 Reapers. First of the postseason from Tish.
Now batting, the catcher, number 25, Evan Chikov.
They thought we were dead. We're not dead. We just come back from the dead. We reap the dead, bitch. Tish said, fuck y'all. This is what you get. Curveball hangs on the next pitch. Chukov to the gap in right center on the first pitch. Extra bases for the slow-footed catcher. Longbalo gets it in. It is a double for Chukov. Break it open, boys. Keep the pressure.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Bradshaw, 0-for-2. Yout's rattled. Change at middle in is skied to dead center. That's an easy play for Goose, though. 2 down. Bradshaw, the only person who doesn't seem to be getting it this time. Here's Roberts, 1-for-2 solo homer today, trying to keep the rally going. 4 in the inning already. Slider hangs. Roberts, right of center, carrying well. Reaped and sent to the shadow realm. Second home run of the game for the rookie. It is 8-0 Reapers. Seriously, it just looks like Big Sky right now. 5th of the postseason for Ronan. He's figured out how to hit. He's got the stroke. Here's Asherbaum, 0-for-2. Now remember the rule, for those who don't forget the custom rules. In custom series, if we are up by 10 after 5, that is a sim. Slider inside, 0-1. If it's after 6 and we're up by 7 or 8, that's when we sim as well. 0-1 count the Big Yak. Curveball inside almost beans him, 1-1. I know you're pissed, Yap, but come on, man. Don't hit him. He ain't homered yet. Curveball middle in, line to short, right at Nacho on the dive, and that ends the inning. That is bad as the French Stadium batter's eye. Stade Royale, I'm assuming. Or are you talking Parque Jardineros? stadium's unplayable during the day. Stade Royal, okay. That's French-Canadian. All right, here we go, Wissel. Let's do it. Heater down and in on the first pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. Lee and Eric looking at it. We're bopping in. Inside, 1-1. Never liked grass batters, true. Work ball down the way. It's all right. It takes a little getting used to. I prefer ivy, if I'm being honest, or just like a plain backdrop. That works for me. Fouled off, 1-2. Slider down and away. Holster the sword. 5th punch out for Schaefer. He's feeling it. 1 down for Stanzo for 1 today. Ball down and in. Low. Ball 1. Heater down. Low. 2-0. Work ball down and in. Fouled off. 2-1. Little early. And that one that has the stands going right by it, so there's a bunch of light blue and black mixing right in at the release point of some pitchers. Ooh, yeah. I see what you mean. 2-1 pitch, slider up and away. Line to left center field into the gap, extra bases for Stanza. Hawkins chases after it as it deadens itself up against the fence. That is a 1-out double. Here comes long ball, 0 for 1 today. Slider up and in on the first pitch. Jam foul, out of play, 0-1. Work ball down and away. Strike called, 0-2. Ball down and in. Low, 1-2. Heater up and away. Way high, 2-2. Work ball down and away. Holster the sword, he chased it low. 6th punch out for Schaefer, 2 down. Right here's Lee, 0 for 1. Forcing up and in. High, ball 1. Ball down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Or 1-1. Slider up and away. Whiffed. 1-2. Work ball down and away. Holster the sword. 7th punch out for Schaefer. 3 more Ks for the sophomore. To the 5th, it's 8-0. Phenomenal. Swolson and Banks coming up. And here's Norm. 1 for 2 with the solo homer. Let's keep it going. Yout rattled. Heater up. Oh, missed it. Center cut. 0-1. Heater down and in. Lined at the middle. There you go, Norm. Time it up. Lead off single here. Leadoff man on in the 5th as we look to get those 10-10 run lead. Here's Swolson, 1 for 2 with a single. Change it down. Ooh, ripped it foul. 0-1, little early. Heater down, line to first. Right at Stanza. That is an unassisted double play as she's on the bag. 2 down for Banks, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up, strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in high. 1-1. Chase the changeup low. Damn it. 1-2. Got me there. Heater up and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. A punch out for Yout. 2 down. How do you get wild thrower rolling the ball back to the pitcher, Leonero? I don't think I didn't see that, bitch. How the fuck do you manage that? It's the easiest thing in the fucking game. Oh my god. Bottom 5. It's 8-0. Guess nothing is sacred. Chris Erickson and Stokes coming up. Y'all saw that right. I'm not crazy. Crisp up, 1 for 1 with a double, facing Schaefer. Heater down and in, low inside, ball 1. Heater up and away. That's a strike, 1-1. Slide up and in. Whiffed, 1-2. Work ball down and away. Low, 2-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off, 2-2. Heater up and away. Can I help you, Nacho? You just looking? Get out of here. 8 punch outs for Schaefer. Here's Erickson, 0 for 1. He's on fire now. Ball down and away. Chased it, blooper to right center, sinking quickly. Hawkins in on there. He's going to drop in for a hit. First hit of the series for Erickson. He's on with 1 down. Here's Stokes, 0 for 1 today. Slider away on the first pitch. Foul down the right side, out of play, 0-1. Ball down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Heater up and in. High, 1 and 2. Ball down and away. Chopper, slow roll to short. Roberts charges, goes to second. Gets Erickson by a step. Fielder's choice, 2 down as Stokes is safe at first by a wide margin. Here's Kabusler over 1. Throw ball away in the first pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. Heater up and away. Out of the zone, 1-1. Work ball up and in. Lined over short. Roberts leaps out of his reach. Ball and in. Cuts it off. That's a base hit. First and second now, 2 down. Sirloins threatening. Here's Hicks, 0 for 2. Forcing up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away. Strike called, 0-2. Heater up and away. Blew it by indoors. 9th punch out for Schaefer, and that ends the inning. Let's go. To the 6th, it's 8-0. Hawkins, Ballin, and Chukov coming up. If we score in this top half, we will sim the rest of this game. Here's Hawkins, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Facing a Yout, still tense. Heater up and away, strike called, 0-1. Little hack activates. Heater up, just missed it. Sky ball to center. Goose is there. Ooh, 1 down. Balling up next, 2 for 2. 3-run homer last at bat. She's also singled against her old club. She's 2 for 2 today in her old ballpark. Slider down, taken low. Ball 1. I forgot about that revenge storyline. Heater down and then hit at the middle, base hit as Ballin drives it through the middle. Her 3rd hit of the day. She's 3 for 3. So Ballin technically already has a ring here in the series. She got one back in year 1 with the Sirloins.
Number 25, Evan Chukov.
Here's Chukov. He's 1 for 2 for day with the double. Slider up in the first pitch, Sky to right center. That is going to hang up out there for Goose. 2 down. And here's Bradshaw, rookie 0 for 3 today. She has not had a hit this entire series. She had 1 hit in the first game. Let me correct that. But she's struggled this entire series, trying to get it going here. Heater up, late swing, 0-1. Ball hangs, ripped hard to short, diving is Cripps to stop it. Throw across the first, just in time to end the inning, and she gets robbed of another hit. Bottom 6, it's 8-0. Leonaire, Stanza, and Longballo coming up. Here's Leonaire, 0 for 2 today. Fork ball down and in. Low, ball 1. Schaefer up at 70 pitches now. Heater up and away. High, 2-0. Slider up. Fouled off by Leonaire, 2-1. Throw ball down and away. Whiffed on it out in front, 0-2. Forcing me down and in. Fouled off, out of play. Still 2-2. Slide up and away. Ripped up the first base line. Fair ball over the bag into the right field corner. Nice hit by Tara. Bradshaw cuts it off to be just a single, though. Hard lineup up here for the Sirloins. Here comes Stanza, 1 for 2 with the double and locked in today. Ball down the way in the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Forcing me down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Fork ball up and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Slider down and in. Down and in the dirt, 2-2. Forcing me down and away. Chased it low, blew it by her doors. 10th punch out for Schaefer. 1 down, 2 down. Here's Longballo, 0 for 2. Or 1 down. First pitch, fork ball down, fouled off, 0-1. Swung over the top of it. Slider down and in. Jam shot down the left field line into the corner. He got a good piece of it. Ball in, looking foul, out of reach, out of play, and it almost was a homer, 0-2. Ball away. Middle away, that is hit well to center, but he got under it. Hawkins back a few steps. Puts it away, 2 down. Schaefer needs 1 more to get through the 6th. Come on, Wissell. Here's Lee, 0 for 2. Wissell up over 80 pitches here. Peter inside, ball 1. Work ball away. Hit off the end of the bat, deep to right field. Bradshaw back to the warning track. Puts it away, and we put up shutout 6 innings from Schaefer. To the 7th, it's 8-0. We will sim the rest of this game. Actually, Roberts is batting. He's 2 for 3 with 2 homers. Come on. Man, too close. Yeah, indeed. I'll let Roberts back. Come on. We're looking for that 3rd home run today. Slider up and away, outside, ball 1. Slider down and away, sky to right center, he just missed it. Hammer over, that's going to be the first out. All right, so we'll play the rest of this half inning. We'll sub in a new pitcher for them next inning, and then we'll sim. There's Asherbaum, 0 for 3 today. Peter up, line down the line, foul, 0-1. Chased it low, 0-2. Chased it, fouled off, 0-2. Peter middle in, just missed it, popped it up behind short. Chris there, shallow left center. That is going to be 2 down. And here comes Norm, 2 for 3, solo homer into single today. Slider inside, ball 1. Slider down, hit well by Norm to left of center, but that's going to hang up for Goose. Tracking back, he'll get there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. 8-0, bottom of the 7th. We're going to sub off Wissell. He's already over 80 pitches. He's pretty much gassed. We're going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to sub in the rookie Carl Craig. He's going to hold it down the rest of the way, hopefully. Carl, go get him. Let's sim the rest of game 2 as we have a 8-0 lead. All right, so this should even up the series as we head back to the Motor Yard to try and win this series at home. We'll see if we can get it done. We do win 9-0 as McWales walks in a run with the bases loaded to add the last run to the board. So we do shut them down. To the 3rd game we go. On the mound for them, locked in Slip Vanderwink, 2-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.45 whip. Wow. Okay, Slip. Being Superman, I see. And we're going to have Jacoby on the mound, so we'll wear our alternates for this game, and then they can wear their alternates again. It's fine. Jacoby 1-0, a 0 ERA and a 1.20 whip in his 1 start of the postseason. He's only pitched once compared to everyone else. 1-1, the series is tied up. Here's what we got. It is Bradshaw in right, Tork in left, Swolson at first, Asherbaum at second, Roberts locked in at short, Phenomena locked in at third. Ballin is going to start in center because she hit that home run, and Chukov will once again catch. I'm fine with that. Or we could have Kim in. I think we'll have Kim play because there's a lefty on the mound. I kind of want Chukov to get some rest. So that's the only change I make. Those are the only 2 changes I'm making here. And for them, I want Roberts actually up here at the top of the lineup here. Norm up here as well. He is hitting pretty good. He's actually hitting better than Tork, so I have him 3rd. Tork 4th, Sebi 6th, and Asherbaum 5th. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping there. Lee at 3rd, Leonaire catching, Stands at 1st. Longballo in left today. Crisp at short, Stokes at 2nd. Erickson is in his natural position of right, and Sampson is in center. Okay, Vanderwink on the mound. Let's go. Game 2 coming at you. They're wearing their regular road uniforms this one. They can wear their alternates in Game 4. We'll alternate their jerseys out. Come on. We can do this, guys. We need this win. Oh, it's daytime also. Nice. Okay. Let's do it. Trisha Lee leading off, third baseman Tense, hitting .250, 4 RBIs in the postseason, facing Jacoby, who in his 1 start here in the postseason, he threw 5 shutout innings, getting the victory in that big rout of the Nemesis in Game 4 of that series. He lit them up. We won that game 15-0, I believe. It was either 15 or 14-0, I don't remember. Regardless, we blew him out. Like, it wasn't even close, and Jacoby just pitched masterfully. First pitch heater down and in here to Lee. Strike called. 0-1. We're underway. Ball down and away. Checked low. 1-1. Change it down and in. The elite change. Chopper to second. Asherbaum charges. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Leonaire. Catcher hitting .231. 2 homers. 3 RBIs in the postseason. Slider up on the first pitch. Skied in the left field. Foul. Torque looks it over out of play. 0-1. Down and in. Low. 1-1. Curveball at the knees away. Chopper to third. Norm charges. Throw a first. 2 down. That'll bring up the 3-hitter today. Kat Stanza, the first baseman's been hitting well this postseason. She's had at least 2 hits in each game. At least in this series. Change up down on the first pitch. Hit back to Jacoby on the ground, who picks it up and fires the first 1-2-3 inning. Oh, yeah, Wagyu's feeling it. Bottom one, Bradshaw, Roberts, and Phenomenal coming up. We passed him the baton, and we told you, get us to Hurley. Get us to Hurley. We can win this. Bradshaw up. Right fielder hitless in game 2. She did have 1 hit in the first game, but she's been really struggling this final series. Facing Vanderwink. Now, the left-hander, I want to check his numbers. He's thrown 2 games, no complete games, but he's thrown 13 in the third scoreless, so he's thrown at least 5 innings in each start, averaging, looks like 6 1/3 innings. Oh, 95 average against with 4 hits given up and 2 walks. My God. 11 strikeouts. Whip is at an 0.45, and he's yet to give up a run. Won both his starts. Okay. Change up inside off the plate, ball 1. He's not unbeatable. Change it down and in is a strike call, 1-1. Slider down and in, jam shot on the ground to second. Stokes is there, 1 down. There's Ronan Roberts. Rookie hit 2 homers in the last game, driving in 3 runs. Locked in, hitting .357, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Change up away, strike call, 0-1. Slider middle in, that's a number to second. Shortstop charging is crisp, 2 down. Base is empty for Phenomenal. The Phenom also homered last game, his first of the entire postseason. Locked in, he had 2 hits in that one. Change up, strike call, 0-1. Heater up, late swing, 0-2. Slider down in the way, number to short. Crisp in on the charge, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning, first Vanderwink. For the second, Longballo, Crisp, and Stokes coming up. Here's Longballo, left fielder tense, powers righty and fastball hitter active. He's been struggling this entire postseason, this entire final series at the very least, and most of the postseason as well, as he's barely above 200. That curveball's inside, ball 1. Change it down in the way, low, 2-0. Slider middle in, checked inside, 3-0. Four-seamer down and in, strike called, 3-1. Change it up and away, out in front of it, full count. Curveball down in the way. Skied off the end of the bat to left center. Torque ranging over into the gap. 1 down. Next up is Crisp. Nacho hitting 190. He's been struggling this postseason. Curveball down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Heater down and away. Line to center. That's a base hit. Ball in there, gets it in. That is a 1-out knock. First hit of the game for the Sirloins. Here's Stokes locked in, hitting .323 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Distractor active at first base will knock down Jacoby's accuracy a bit. But there is a really good arm behind the plate, so Nacho no threat to run on the rookie Kim. Check of the runner, change it down and in. Low, ball 1, no call. Heater down in the dirt, off of Kim's glove as he's not a great fielder, and the runner will advance to second. Distractor remains active, 2-0 count to Stokes. Heater up the way, ball 3. Rio, curveball up, strike call, 3-1. Slider down in the way, check strike, full count. Heater middle in, jam shot to first, Swolson picks it on a hop, knocks it down. Throw to first, in time to Jacoby, 2 down. Runner had to stay at first, and here's Erickson. Right fielder hitting a .185, 1 RBI, 1 hit here in the postseason for the sophomore. First pitch Slayer active. Heater up and in. Inside, ball 1. Change it middle away. Lined over short. Roberts leaps just out of his reach into the gap. That'll be extra bases for Erickson, and that'll drive in his first run of the finals. It is 1-0 Sirloins here in the second. Okay. Here's Super Sampson. Center fielder hitting .200 in the postseason. Sat out game 2. He was hitless in game 1. Or he might have had 1 hit. Change up and in on the first pitch. High, ball 1. Slider down and in. 2-0 inside. Heater away. Line to right, Bradshaw in. It's down for a hit. First and third now, 2 down here for the Sirloins. Here comes Vanderwink, the pitcher, locked in. He's going to swing here. Ball up and away. Outside, ball 1. Slider up and in. Whiffed on it, 1-1. Heater down and in, inside, 2-1. Change it away. Fouled off. 2-2. Heater up and in. High. 3-2. Runners off. The ball away. Fouled off. Count still full. Change it down and in. Fouled off again. Count still full. Come on, Wagyu. Slider away. Fouled off again. Count still full. Give it in. Fouled off. Count still full. God damn it. Ball up. Whiffed on it. Holster the sword. First punch out for Jacoby. Finally gets Vanderwink, who ran up the pitch count. One home, though, on the single by Erickson. 1-0 to the bottom of the second. Torque, Asherbaum, and Swolson coming up. Here's Torque. Sat out game 2 after going hitless in game 1. Strike at the knees on the fork ball, 0-1. Slider inside, 1-1. Change up, rip foul, 1-2. Heater up, whiffed on it, strike 3. Punch out for Vanderwink. One down, here's Asherbaum. Big yak. Fork ball way outside, 1-0. Change up, hard chopper through the middle, it's a base hit. Nice job, Big Yak. That's our first hit of the game. Runner on, one down in the second. Here's the 6-hitter, that is first baseman Sebi Swolson. Foul ball hitter active. Wild thrower active behind the plate, as well as easy jumps here on Vanderwink. Heater down and in, late swing, 0-1. Heater up, popped him up to center. Easy play for Sampson. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Here's Ballin. Tish had a big 3-run homer against her old club in her start last game. That's why she's starting again here over Hawkins. Stork's back in the lineup today. Change it down, that's a strike, 0-1. Change it away, ripped out of play, 0-2. Here high, 1-2, good eye. Change away hard, hitting the hole past the shortstop on the dive. Good hit for Tish. 2 on, 2 down, inning continues. Coming up is going to be the 8-hitter. That is Kevin Kim, the rookie catcher. Contact versus lefty active, that's why he's starting number 1, and it's also to give Chukov a day off. 250 in the postseason, 3 RBIs. This is Kim's first appearance here in the finals. Can the rookie deliver? Change it down and away, low, ball 1. Change of middle of the plate, hit well by Kim to center field, but it's right at Sampson, and that'll end the inning as we strand 2. To the third, it's 1-0. Leonaire, and Stanza coming up. Here's Trisha Lee, 10, so for 1 today. First pitch slider up and away. Line to left center, Ballin coming on. Dives, keeps it in front of her. Nice job, Tish. That is a leadoff single, though, for Lee. Next up is Leonaire, 0 for 1. Four-seamer down and in. Blew it by her, 0-1. Come down and away. Line up the middle of the second over the lunging Asherbaum's glove. That is back-to-back singles to start the inning. 2 on, nobody out here for the Sirloins. Here's Stanza, 0 for 1, looking to break it open. Slide up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Inside, 1-1. Down and away. Chased it, 1-2. Change it up and in. High, 2-2. Curveball down and in. Chased inside, fouled off. Count still 2-2. Forcing it down and away. Chopper to third. Norm charges. He will tag Lee. Throw to first. That is a double play. You love to see it. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's Lauren Ballo, 0 for 1 in 10s. First pitch change up at the knees. Check strike, 0-1. Curveball down at the knees. Low, 1-1. Slider up and in. Line hard to right field, hit well. Bradshaw on the run. Oh, just over her glove, and that's going to be extra bases for Hammer. RBI double, it's 2-0 Sirloins. Damn it. Come on, Bradshaw. Put some effort out there. Here's Chris, 1-1 with a single. Heater up and away in the first one. Popped foul on the left side. That's way out of play, 0-1. Ball down and in. Chopped at the middle, through the legs of Jacoby. It's another hit. Ball and winds up. Runner holds at third. First and third, 2 down. Come on. Stokes up 0 for 1, still locked in. Change up and away in the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. Forcing him way inside, almost kneecapped her. 1-1. My bad. Did not mean to throw at you there. Slider down in the way, number to first. Swolson backhands, takes it himself, and that ends the inning. One more home, though, on the double by long ball. 2-0 to the bottom of the third. Jacoby, Bradshaw, and Roberts coming up. That's 2 two-out RBIs so far for them. Jacoby leading off bottom of the third. He's batting 1 for 3 in the postseason. First pitch change up away from Vanderwink. 0-1. Heater up 0-2. Forkball down, foul back, still 0-2. Forkball down, pop down the right field line. That is a hard play for Erickson, but it's out of reach and foul. 0-2. Slider middle in, number to short. Charging Crisp, he'll make the play. 1 down. Next up, Bradshaw, rookie 0 for 1 today. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Forkball away on the corner. That's outside. 0-2. Frustrating. Slider middle in, line to left center, sinking quickly. It's in for a hit. Bradshaw's first hit since game 1. She's on with 1 down. Let's see if we can build on that. Start a rally. Here's Roberts, 0 for 1 and locked in. Peter inside, ball 1. Change up inside, 2-0. Good hitters count. Runner goes. Slider in there for a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. We used easy jumps to our advantage. Bradshaw nicks second. That is her first steal of the postseason. 1 for 1. She's in scoring position. 2-1 count to Roberts. Change up and away. Hit off the end of the bat to right center. That is not going to be caught. It is down in front of Sampson for a hit. RBI knock for Roberts. 2-1 as the rookie connects with her and drives her home. It's a rookie-rookie connection. Phenomeno up next. 0 for 1. Locked in. Hey, Wild Dog, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Hopefully your day's been well. Hopefully the stream has been entertaining for you as well. Let's go, Norm. Phenom looking to keep the rally going here. Peter down and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Slider away, hit off the end of the bat to Norm. Dead center, but that's hanging up for Sampson. 2 down. It has, good to hear, good to hear. Here's Torque, 0 for 1 today. Come on, Axel, get it going. Peter down and in, checked inside, good hold, ball 1. Pick off the first, back safely is going to be Roberts. Change down, ripped foul, 1-1. Runner goes. Peter, change up inside off the plate, throw down to second, airmailed into center field. Digging for third is Roberts, throw from Sampson, not in time. Stolen base for the rookie, as again we use easy jumps to our advantage, and then we activate wild thrower as well. Roberts' first postseason steal, he's 1 for 1. He moves up to third on the air, and that is going to bring up Torque. My day, pretty good. Went to work, didn't do a whole lot, just read some reports. It was a nice chill day at the office for once. Haven't had many of those this summer, so we'll take them when we can get them. Come on, Axel, bring him home. 2-1 count. Change up in there for a strike, 2-2. Change up, line to center field, and we tied the game up at 2. Let's go, Axel. There we go. He's first run driven in this series. It's 2-2. We're all knotted up and back in it. Big Yak up next, 1 for 1 with a single. Forkball hangs, line hard to second, picked by Stokes. She'll take the out at first, and that'll end the inning. 2 home, though, as we get two out. We get an RBI single there from Roberts, and then a 2-out RBI single from Torque. 2-2 to the 4th. Erickson, Sampson, and Vanderwink coming up. Erickson, rookie, sophomore, 1 for 1 with an RBI double. Ball down and away on the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. Peter up and in. In there, 1-1. Change it down and in. Inside, 2-1. Slider away. Line to first. Swolson there, picks it out of the air. 1 down. Sampson up next, 1 for 1 with a single. Change up on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Peter down the way. Hitting the hole to first. Swolson on the dive. Nice pick, Sebi. Flip the first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up is Vanderwink, over 1.
Slip Vanderwink.
Put the ball down. Whiffed on it, 0-1. Heater up and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Come on. Change it down and in. Hard ground up the line. Foul ball, 0-2. Right up and away. Line to right center. Hit well. Ballin' on the run. Gets there to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Tacoby. He needed that. Bottom 4, it's 2-2. Swolson, Ballin, and Kim coming up. Here's Swolson. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to get it started against Vanderwink here in the 4th. Change it down and in. Inside and low. Ball 1. Heater up and in. Jam shot foul. Chased it. Fought it off, though. 1-1. Heater middle in. Late on at 1-2. Work ball down the way. Lined up the middle off the back of the mound. That's a base hit. Nice hit, Sebi. His first of the day. He's 1 for 2. Let's get it rolling. Here's Ballin. 1 for 1 with a single. Heater down. Line to the gap. Right center field. Extra bases. Swolson's going to score easily on this. He's already on his way to third. Sampson just got there. Coming to third. Swolson around third. Ballin's going to draw the throw from Stokes. She will get back to second safely. RBI double for Tish as she drives in another runner against her old club. It's 3-2. Reapers have their first lead of the game. Here's Kevin Kim, the rookie, 0 for 1. He flew out his first at bat. Vanderwink now tense. Pick off the second in the dirt. Saved by Stokes, though. Slider up, line to softly to center, in front of Sampson's sliding glove. It's a base hit. Ball on around third, throw in, not in time. RBI single for Kim, his 4th of the postseason. It's 4-2. Tacoby up next, 0 for 1. And that'll do it for Vanderwink as he is yanked early, only 3 1/3 today. Here comes McWales trying to slam the door, or actually 3+. They're playing the bunt. Bunt dropped down by Tacoby back to the mound. They have throw to second in time, throw to first, double play. Okay. Fair enough. We see you. 2 down, bases empty for Bradshaw. 1 for 2 with a single. For about the knees. Blasted by Lyra. Dead center field. The rookie connects. Dead center. Reaped and sent to the shallow realm off the batter's eye. Power up the statue, boys. Bradshaw's gone yard. Her 4th of the postseason. First in the finals. It is now 5-2 as we extend the lead to 3. Let's go. Busted open. There's Roberts locked in, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Ball up and in, inside. Ball 1. Chased it low on the curve, fouled off. 1-1. You're up, late swing, 1-2. Curveball outside, 2-2. Good eye, good eye. Come on, Ronan. You're down and in line, 1 hopper to second. Picked by Stokes on the backhand to first. That ends the inning. And another 3 runs as we take the lead 5-2. Ball in an RBI double. RBI single by Kim and a solo homer by Bradshaw. To the 5th, Lee, Leonaire, and Stanza coming up. Here's Lee, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater down and away in the first pitch. Blew it by her, 0-1. Change it down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Heater up and away. High, 1-2. Slider up and in. Jammed foul, out of play. Still 1-2. Ball down on the way. Check swing. Can I help you, Tricia? No, you're just looking. Get out of here. Second punch out for Tacoby. Here's Leonaire, 1 for 2 with a single. Change it down and in on the first one. Ball strike called, actually, 0-1. Heater up and in. Hard grounder to short. Roberts dives just out of his reach. It's a base hit to left center. 1 on, 1 down here in the 5th for the Sirloins, and that'll bring up Stanza 0 for 2 today. The ball down and away in the first one. Low, ball 1. Heater up and in. High and inside, 2-0. Slider down, blocked, 3-0. 4-seamer up and away. That's a strike, 3-1. Curveball middle in. Ball 4 just inside. First walk for Tacoby. 2 on, 1 down. Here comes long ball, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Come on, Wagyu, just get me through the 5th. That's all I'm asking today. Change of away in the first one. Outside off the glove of Kim, but it doesn't trickle far enough away. The ball down and in. Chopped foul, out of play. 1-1. Slided down in the way. Strike called, 1-2. There we go. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it, and he got to it. Fouled off, 1-2. Change it down and in. Holster the sword. He's out in front of it. Third punch out for Jacoby. 2 down, and here's Crisp. 2 for 2, 2 singles. Slide up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Low, outside, 1-1. Curveball up and in. Inside and high, 2-1. Jacoby's up over 80. Change it down, low, 3-1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike call, count full, runners will be off. Change it away. Holster the sword, he chased it. Fourth punch out for Jacoby, he gets out of it, let's go. Bottom 5, it's 5-2, we're halfway home. Phenomenal, Torque and Asherbaum coming up. Jacoby's done after 5, great pitching, Wagyu. Go rest up, buddy. Here's Phenomenal, 0 for 2, he's locked in, and Jacoby's qualified for the win. Heater up, late swing on the first one, 0-1. Heater up, late swing again, 0-2. Heater away, hitting the hole to short, base hit for Norm, he got to it that time. His first hit of the day. On to lead off the 5th, here's Torque, 1 for 2 with an RBI single last at bat. Heater up, hangs in the middle of the zone, lined into right center, past Erickson, that's going to get to the wall. Digging for second is Torque, throw in from Erickson is late. It's a double for Torque, 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Rally stopper activates for McWales. Here's Asherbaum, 1 for 2 with a single. We need to capitalize. Let's go before they bring in a fresh arm. Fastball coming, heater up and away, taken high, ball 1. Curveball coming, that's outside, 2-0. When it says off speed, that's his only off speed pitch, 2-0. Chase the heater up and in, we were antsy, 2-1. Fastball coming again, lined up the middle, base hit for Asherbaum, right going to Sampson. 1 run will score, it is 6-2, rally stopper will remain active. There we go, here's Sebi, 1 for 2 with a single, they're leaving him in. Heater down, whiffed on it, 0-1. Heater middle in, skied by Swolson deep to left field. Longballo back to make the play. First out of the inning, runner will tag. It is a sack 5 for Swolson, 7-2. We're up by 5, let's go. Here comes Ballin, 2 for 2, RBI double and a single today. And that'll do it for McWales. Coming out of the bullpen, third-year pitcher Splits Semerson, the long reliever, one of the OGs of this Sirloins bullpen. He's actually one of only 2 OG relievers left, as they have lost Miguel Duke, Linus Digby, and Shea D. It's just him and the closer Franzilla left. Semerson with a 3.60 ERA and a 1.40 whip. He has Tier 2 forkball, elite fork, and Tier 2 injury prone as well. Let's go. Change away, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up and in, dumped to second, right at Stokes for the second out. Ballin got antsy. Here's Kevin Kim, rookie 1 for 2, RBI single last at bat. Change away, hit on the ground to third on the first pitch, right at Lee, and that's going to end the inning. 2 home, though, in the inning on a sac fly and a single, 7-2 to the 6th. Stokes, Erickson, and Sampson coming up. We'll go ahead and double switch Jacoby off here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in out of the pen here. Let's hand it off here to Heimlich. We're going to sub off Kim. We will bring in Chukov to catch the rest of this one, as he'll lead off next inning. Here we go. Let's go, Horace. Horace threw a good solid inning of relief work in Game 1 of this series. It was scoreless. Did anyone else pitch in Game 2? Rakonda did not. Marshmallow did not. Craig was the only one that pitched, it looks like. Okay, perfect. So that was 3 scoreless innings of relief there from him. Heater down in the way, strike called on the check, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Check, strike, 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside, 1-2. Change it down and in. Hitting the hole to short. Roberts on the dive. Nice play, Ronan. Throw to first. Got her by a step. Nice play, rookie. 1 down. Here's Erickson. 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Ball down on the way. Chopped up the middle. Base hit past the diving Roberts. Another hit. Erickson's second of the day. He's 2 for 3. And here comes Sampson. 1 for 2 with a single. Down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Change away. Chased out of the zone, 0-2. Heater up and in. High, 1 and 2. Curveball up and away. Holster the sword. First punch out for Heimlich. 2 down, and here comes Seamerson. Pinch hitting. Nope, no pinch hitter. Heater up on the first one. Check strike, 0-1. That's his first at bat of the postseason here. Change it down on the way. Check low, 1-1. Curveball middle in. Fouled off, 1 and 2. Heater up and away. High, 2-2. Heater up and in. Fouled off, still 2-2. Change it down on the way. Outside, 3-2. Runner will be off. Curveball middle in. Fouled off. Count still full. Come on, Horace. Heater away. Doors blew it by him. Second punch out for Heimlich. That ends the inning. Bottom 6 at 7-2. Chukov, Bradshaw, and Roberts coming up. There's Chukov hitting .345 with an RBI in the postseason. He's coming off the bench here with his first bat of the game. Laid on the forkball away on the first pitch, 0-1. He was the starting catcher in each of the first 2 games. Takes the fork low, 1-1. See if we can extend the lead here. Change up, hit on the ground to second. Stokes backhands cleanly to first, 1 down. Next up is Bradshaw, 2 for 3. Solo homer last at bat and a single earlier. Change up, hangs line to center field as Bradshaw timed it up. Her 3rd hit. Oh, she's feeling it now. She's on with 1 down. Here's Roberts. RBI single earlier, 1 for 3 today, locked in. Ball up, that's high. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Rip foul. 1-1. Change up. Ooh, early. 1 and 2. We're going to pick off the first. They knew I was going. You fuckers. She's picked off. 1 for 2 now on steals. 1-2 count to Roberts. Forkball down. Fouled back. 1 and 2. Forkball down in the way. Line by Roberts to right center. That would have scored the run. Of course it would have. It's going to be a double for Roberts. His 2nd hit of the day. He's 2 for 4. Should have been his RBI. But he's in scoring position now for Norm. 1 for 3 with a single. Let's see if we can bring him home. Heater up. Line to short. Right at Crisp holding the runner, of course. Could have scored 1. We score none. To the 7th. It's 7-2. Lee and Aaron Stanza coming up. There's Lee, 1 for 3, intense right now with a single. Heater away. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Strike, 1-1. Curveball up and in. Check, 1-2. Change it down and away. Chopper through the legs of Heimlich. That's a base hit, of course. Leadoff single there for Lee. Here comes Leonaire, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Forcing him down and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Leon at first, nobody out. Change it down low, 1-1. Go down and in. Low and inside, 2-1. Forcing him up and away. Blew a buyer, 2-2. Forcing him down. Chop back to Heimlich. Throw to second, 1. Roberts the first. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down. Bases empty for Stanza. 0 for 2 with a walk. Go down and in on the first one. That's a strike. 0-1. Forcing him down and away. Check low. 1-1. Change him up and in. Inside. 2-1. Ball up and in. Fouled off. 2-2. Forcing him middle in. Chopper to second, charging Asherbomb, throw to first. And that is going to end the inning. Nice pitching there, Horace. Bottom 7 at 7-2. Torque, Asherbomb, and Swolson coming up. Let's see if we can extend the lead here. If we can get 1 or 2 runs, I'm confident simming the rest of this one. There's Torque, 2 for 3, RBI double into single today. Highdiver's righty active against Seamerson. Right down the middle with the heater, and I missed it. 0-1. Heater up and in, line softly to second, right at Stokes, 1 down. Asherbomb next, 2 for 3, RBI single today. Here, blooped over first, Stanza there, missed it, over, out of play, 0-1. Heater up and in, fouled off, 0-2, a little late. Come on, Big Yak. Up and down and in, number to short. Chris there, 2 down. Base empty for Swolson, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Bad ball hitter active. Change up and in, rip foul, 0-1. Screwball middle in, hit up the middle to second. Stokes there, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Seamerson to the 8th. It's 7-2. Long ball of Crispin Stokes coming up. Heimlich will start the inning here. Dribble down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and away. Low, 1-1. Ball up and in. Way inside, 2-1. Ball down and in. Chopper to second. Asherbomb over. Bare hand to first. 1 down. Next up, Chris, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Change up and away in the first one. Fouled off, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Sky dead center, hit pretty well by Nacho. Ball in back to the warning track in center. Makes the catch against the wall, 2 down. And here's Stokes, 0 for 3, locked in still. Four-seamer up and in. Sky to center, ball in back to her right. And that is going to be another scoreless inning from Heimlich. 3 scoreless for him. Bottom 8, it's 7-2. Ball and then Heimlich and Chukov. Let's go. Balling up, 2 for 3, RBI double into single today. Peter up, whiffed on at 0-1, just missed it. Seamerson locked in, chased the change low, 0-2. Fork ball up and in, line to short, right at Crisp, 1 down. Heimlich up next, pinch hitting for the pitcher. It is going to be, let's do Hugsley Burr here against the righty. Contact was ready active for the rookie, hitting .667 off the bench, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Screw ball away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Screw ball down in the dirt, 1-1. Changed away, pulled foul by Burr out of play on the right side, 1-2. Change down, that's Sky to right as we're out on the front foot. In on it, Erickson, that is going to be 2 down. Here comes Chukov, 0 for 1 with first pitch Slayer. Changed up and in, ripped foul on the ground, 0-1. Work well down, hit in the hole to third, cut off by Lee. Over to first, another 1-2-3 inning for Seamerson as we head to the 9th, 7-2. We are going to bring in Rita Raconda. She is going to try and finish this game. We're going to leave her with a 5-run lead in the top half of the 5th. Go get him, Rita. If we win that, we move to 2-1 in the series, and we can clinch next game at home. Let's see if we can get it done. Just get it to Hurley. Just get it to Hurley. Come on. That's the mantra. Just get it to Hurley. We give up a run on a single to Kabusler on the pinch hit, but we do win 7-3. So it's 2-1 in favor of us, and we try to clinch at home. Veteran Jerry Capps will face Hurley Bender, the former Crocs pitcher, versus the former B-Wolves pitcher, and the reigning MVP. Sirloins need this win to stay alive in the series. Capps, no record, 4.50 ERA and a 1.75 whip. I believe he swept his... I believe he's only pitched 1 time. Let me see. No, he's pitched twice. Okay, he's had to pitch twice. He hasn't won either of his starts. Looks like the first time they've won both of his starts, so... It's just the bullpens had to do it. No record, 4.50 ERA, 1.75 whip, and for us it's Hurley Bender, 2-1, 2.18 ERA, and an 0.68 whip. He's been lights out since his first postseason start. Let's see if he can make it 3 in a row and win us this series and the championship. Lineup going into Game 4 will look like this. It's Roberts locked in at short. I want Bradshaw leading off, that's for sure. Still Roberts. We can have Torque bat, that's fine. Norm up here. Yeah, they're equivocally the same. Norman 4, Axel 3, Asherbomb 5, Swolson. Where are you, buddy? Stop trying to put Banks in. It's not going to happen. Swolson 6. 7 can be Ballin again, that's for sure. And then Chukov is going to bat 8th. Yeah, okay. There you go. Lineup for them, it's Erickson in left locked in, Lee at third, stands at first, Longbalo, Tenson right, Crisp at short, Stokes at second, Adonimus in at catcher over Leonaire, and Sampson in center. They can wear their alternates for this game, and we will wear our regular jerseys for this one. Regular homes here for us, as we're going to try and nail it down. Looking at them, they're wearing their alternates, perfect. Let's go. Here we go. We can clinch with the win here. If we lose, we go to a winner-take-all Game 5 back at Apple Field. I would rather not go back to Apple Field and face Jovita Pulo. I want to get it done with Hurley on the mound. Also, if we have to go to a Game 5, I am not starting Frago. He is going to be hurt. I'm going to start Schaefer. Let's not worry about that now. Let's focus here and now on Game 4. If we win this here, we win the title. Let's go. At home as well. Here we go. Erickson leading off, locked in left field. First Slayer active against Hurley Bender. 2-1 in the postseason, 2.18 ERA and an 0.68 whip. He lost his first start, won his next two, and he's been cruising ever since that first start. 17 strikeouts here in the postseason for Hurley. First pitch, elite curveball down in the way. Whiffed on at 0-1. See him up and in. Jammed to first. Liner right at Swolson, one down. Next up, Trisha Lee, third baseman up. Batting second here today. Just under 300 here in the postseason as that fouled off on the first pitch, high heat, ball one. Cutter down and away. Strike called, 0-2. Slider down. Check low, 1-2. Curveball up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer up. Fouled off, still 1-2. Heater down. Holst to the blue fire doors. First punch out for Bender. Two down, here's Stanza. First baseman hitting just over the 300 mark in the postseason. First pitch curveball down and in. Low, ball one. Slider up and in. Strike, 1-1. Four-seamer away. Line to center, right at Ballin though. 1-2-3 inning here for Bender. Bottom one. Bradshaw, Robertson, Torque lead off against Jerry Capps. Former Crocs pitcher. Bradshaw coming on fire late. She's homered in her last game. 3 hits in that one. Capps, no record, 4.50 ERA, 1.75 whip, only 6 strikeouts. He's been regressing hard since the beginning of the series. He was a B+ at the beginning. He's now down to a B overall. Change down and in, strike called, 0-1. He's pitched twice here in the postseason. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-2. They have won both of his starts, but they've had to have the bullpen do it, not him. Heater up, line to center field. That's a base hit. Nice swing, Lira. Rookie on to start the game. Adonimus is behind the plate, so no wild thrower this time around. Here's Roberts, locked in, hitting 370, 5 homers, 11 RBIs. Heater away, hit on the ground hard into right field. Nice first pitch swing and Rook. 2 on, nobody out. We're threatening. Here's Torque. Axel hitting 386, 4 homers, 11 RBIs. Let's go. Change the way outside. Ball one. Change it down. Fouled off. 0-1. 1-1. Change down the way. Line to right center. That is going to hang up off the sliding glove of Sampson. Everybody froze on that one though, so no one will score. It's only a single. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Phenom looking to break it open. Norm locked in. 378 average right now. He's at 1 homer. Come on, Norm. This is it. Change him up and in. Strike called, 0-1. If we bust this open here, oh, game on. Two-seamer away, hit deep to left. That should be deep enough to score the runner. Erickson puts it away for the first out. Tagging is the runner from third. Scoring easily is Bradshaw. 1-0 on the sac fly. First and second still 1 down for Big Yak, hitting 438. Come on, Big Yak, let's go. Heater up, lined at the middle. Diving is Stokes to Pickett. Flip the second one. Chris, the first double play. That saved another run. Nice play there by Stokes. Reapers, though, get a run on the sac fly. 1-0 to the second. That could have been a lot worse for the Sirloins pitchers, though. Long ball, Crisp and Stoke coming up. Long ball, tense. Still yet to find his groove here in the series. Ball down and in. Low and in. Ball one. Slider up and in. Jam foul. 1-1. Ball down on the way. Strike called at the knees. 1-2. Heater up. Checked high. 2-2. Slider down and in. Way inside. Almost kneecapped him. 3-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. Count full. Ball down and in. Chopper to second right at Asherbaum. Makes the play. 1 down. Here's Crisp. Nacho hitting 240. He's brought his average up quite a bit here in the series. He's been hitting well. He was hitting about $190 coming into it. Slider up and in inside. Ball one. Cutter down at the knees. Hard chopper up the middle. High hopper past Asherbaum's diving glove. That's a hit. One on, one down here. Chris locked in, and that'll bring up Stokes, hitting 286. Hitless last game, but she is locked in right now after a nice diving play in the field. Pickoffs are active for Bender here. Forcing up and in. High, ball one. Distractor active for Crisp. Go down in the way. Chopper up the middle of the second. Ashbaum dives, gets there, flip the second, gets the lead runner. Roberts the first, not in time. Fielder's choice. 2 down for Adonimus. Catcher has not started since game 1 of the series. Sat out games 2 and 3. Did hit well in that game. I believe he drove in a run. Had 2 hits. Heater away, blew it by him, 0-1. Curl down and in. Checked inside and low, 1-1. Rip it in, runner goes. Throw down to second. Got her ass. Nice throw, Evan, and pick officer work dandy right there. Stokes caught stealing to end the inning. Bottom 2, Swolson, Ballin, and Chukov coming up. That just killed all the Sirloins' momentum. There's Sebi, first baseman, now above the 400 batting average mark, trying to keep it rolling. Cutter up and in. That's strike called, 0-1. Here at the knees, high hopper to second. Stokes there. 1 down. Stokes no longer locked in after getting caught stealing. And here's Tish Ballin, center fielder, hitting 344 with a homer, 7 RBIs. Trying to keep it rolling against their old team. Heater up, whiffed on it, 0-1. Heater down in the way, chopper to short. Crisp on the backhand. 2 down. Base is empty for Chukov. Catcher hitting above 300, getting another start, his 3rd of the series. Cutter up and away, strike called, 0-1. Slide in the middle of the plate, ripped down the line. Ooh, just foul, 0-2, a little early. Chased it in the dirt on the changeup. First punch up for Caps. Adonimus throw to first. That ends the inning, 1-2-3. To the 3rd, it's 1-0. Adonimus, Sampson, and Caps coming up. Here's Adonimus, catcher hitting 364. His at-bat resets. Heater down in the way. Blew it by him, 0-1. Team up and in. Blew it by him, 0-2. Couple down and in. Chopper in front of the plate, fair ball. Chukov to first, 1 down. Next up, Sampson, who's 10th. Center fielder hitting just above 200. The ball up. Post. Ooh, whiffed on that one, 0-1. Heater away. Fouled off, 0-2. Slide it down and in. Chopper to third. Phenomenal charges. Throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Caps, the pitcher. First bat of the postseason for him. Slide it away in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seam ripping in. Jam to center. Hit well on the sky ball, though. Ball in back. 1-2-3 inning for Bender. To the 4, bottom 3rd. It's 1-0. Here we go. Bender, Bradshaw, and Roberts. 9-1-2 coming up for the Reapers. Bender hitting 2 for 7 in the postseason. He has an RBI. Heater down. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down. Pulled foul. 0-2. Slide it away. Number to 3rd. Lead charges on a hop. 1 down. Here's Bradshaw. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Change of middle in. Rip past the diving third baseman into the corner. Extra base hit for Bradshaw. Erickson corrals it, and that'll be a 1-out double. Comes Ronan Roberts, rookie 1-for-1 with a single, trying to keep it rolling, bring her home. Change up, ripped foul, 0-1, looking for another rookie-to-rookie connection. Cutter away, hit off the end of the bat to right field on the pop-up. In on it, hammer. 2 down. Runner has the hold. Here's Torque, 1-for-1 with a single. Come on, Axel. Decker's ready, active. Cutter middle at the knees, 0-1. Peter inside on the check, 2-seamer, 1-1. Slider middle in, line to left center. That is going to get down in front of Sampson for a base hit. Bradshaw will score easily from second on that single. It's 2-0 Reapers. Let's go. Big 2-out hit. Here's the Phenom. Sack flies first at bat. First plate appearance, no official at bat. Locked in still. That was his 7th RBI of the postseason. Heater away, lined hard to left field by Norm, but Erickson runs it down on the warning track. That ends the inning. Almost got it over him. 2-0 to the 4th. Erickson, Lee, and Stanza coming up against Bender. Here's Erickson, sophomore 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer up, down the middle, 0-1. Curveball middle away, fouled off, 0-2. Cutter middle in, inside, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Doors, blew it by him. Second punch out for Bender. One down for Lee, 0 for 1. Slider at the knees on the first one. Low, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it inside, 1-2. Bender locked in here. Couple down on the way. Holstered a sword. Third punch out for Bender. She chased it low. 2 down for Stanza, 0 for 1. Cutter down and in. Checked 0-1. Strike called. Heater up and away. Strike called. It's 0-2. Couple down and away. Chop foul out of play, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Pop foul will stay for Chukov in play. Not quite. Over the dugout. 0-2 pitch. Slider down and away. Check low, 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Off the glove low, 2-2. Curve off and away. Holstered a sword. Bender strikes out the side. He's at 4 punch-outs today. Bottom 4th, 2-0. Asherbaum, Swolson, and Ballin coming up. There's Asherbaum, 0 for 1 today, looking to start rally in the 4th here off caps. Change up in there at the D's, 0-1. Got to try and work the count a bit more. Heater away, 0-2. Quickly the count. Fastball coming. Two-seamer inside, fouled off, 0-2. Change up and in, fouled back, still 0-2. Keep fighting. Heater at the knees, off the glove, over the diving glove of Crispin to left. That's a base hit. Just missed the barrel on that one, but we muscled it over him. Leadoff man on for Swolson, 0 for 1. Come on, Sebi. Change up away, fastball away, outside, ball 1. Heater away, fouled off, 1-1. Yeah, the heater. Change up away, hit well by Swolson to right field, carrying well, but that's going to hang up out there for Hammer. 1 down. Swolson 0 for 2 today, and that is going to bring up Ballin, 0 for 1. Slider up, hang, grounded hard to Stokes. Right to second 1, Chris the first, double play. That ends the inning. To the 5th, it's 2-0. Longballo, Crispin, Stokes coming up. There's Longballo, 0 for 1 intense. Dribble down, low, ball 1. Slider down and in. Check the inside, 2-0. Bless you, Hurley. Curveball up and in. Whiffed on it, 2-1. Slide up and away. Whiffed on it, 0-2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off, he just got to it. Cutter down and in. Inside, 3-2. Slide up and in. Fouled off, count still full. Well down and away. Chopper to first, Swolson charges, takes it himself, 1 down. Next up is Chris, 1 for 1 with a single. Two-seamer up and away. Line to second on the first one, right to Asherbaum, 2 down. Now to bring up Stokes, 0 for 1. Cutter down, taken low, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike call, 1-1. Curve up and away, 2-1. Cutter down and away. Strike called, 2-2. Slide up and in. Holstered a sword. 5th punch out for Bender. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 5. We're halfway home in a pitcher's duel. 2-0 Reapers. Chukov, Bender, and Bradshaw coming up. Let's go, guys. Get it started. We need a bigger cushion. There's Chukov. He's 10, so for 1 today. Not hitting well. Heater up and away. Chased out of the zone. 0-1. Change down in the way, low and outside, 1-1. Slider up, hit up the middle hard. Diving is Stokes up the middle to make the stop. That is the first out of the inning. Bender up next. He's 0 for 1. He's still locked in.
Number 50, Hurley.
Two-seamer away, up, and out of the zone. Ball 1. Sliders outside, 2-0. Feet in the middle of the plate, line at the middle, base hit for Bender. His first hit, he's 1 for 2. Let's go, Hurley. Pitcher on with 1 down. Let's see if we can bring him home. Here comes Bradshaw. Rookie 2 for 2 today, double into single, 2 runs scored. Chopper to second, slow roller. Stokes to second 1, Chris the first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Runner at first, 2 down for Roberts, locked in, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider away, outside, ball 1. Down and then heater popped up to short. Crisp is there behind the dirt. And that ends the inning. Chased it. For the 6th, it's 2-0. Adonis, Sampson, and Caps coming up. There's Adonis, 0 for 1 today.
Number 26, Preston Adonis.
Four-seamer up and in. Middle in, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in. Chopped in front of the plate. Chukov bare hands at the first, 1 down. Next up, Sampson, 0 for 1 in the 10s. Four-seamer up and in. Broken back grounder in the hole to first. Swolson over. Flip to pitcher. 2 down. Base is empty for Caps. 0 for 1. No pinch hitter coming. Bless you. Two-seamer up and away. Outside and high. Ball 1. Cutter up middle of the zone. Fouled off. 1-1. Leader up and in. Blew it by him. Doors. 1-2. Put ball away. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Up and away. Can I help you, Jerry? No, you're just looking. Get out of here. 6th punch out today for Hurley. Bottom 6, it's 2-0. Torque, Phenomeno, and Asherbomb coming up. Our lineup up for the Reapers here, looking to get it going. Axel 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, 1 RBI. Contact with ready remains active. Cutter taken low, ball 1. Heater up, high, strike call, 1-1. Slider down and away, right into the chest of Jerry Caps. Adonis throw to first, not in time. In for the single for Axel, he's 3 for 3 today. Let's go, that'll make him go to the bullpen. Norm up, 0 for 1 with a fly out. He's also hit a sac fly. Here comes Brent Branch, who took a line drive to the chest in the first game of the series. He's healed up well enough to not be affected by the injury, but he's not fully healthy, so his stamina will still drain slightly faster than normal. That actually caught Caps right in the face. Ooh, right in the chin. So he's done for the day. 5+ shutout innings, so we'll miss a quality start by 3 outs. Let's see if we can build on this momentum now. Heater up, taken high by Norm, ball 1. Phenom no longer locked in. Ball up, misses high, it's 2-0. Ball away, ball 3. Don't move the reticle. Pick off the first, back safely is Torque. Still 3-0. Ball in there at the knees, 3-1. Heater high, ball 4. First walk for Branch. 2 on, nobody out for Asherbomb. 1 for 2 with a single. Let's try to break it open here. Sign stealer active. Possibly. Long looks at the runners. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Good block. 1-1. Ball up. Way high. 2-1. Heater up and away outside. 3-1. Come on, Big Yak. Heater down and away. Whisked it. 3-2. Chased it. Ah, that was in there. Missed it. Late. First punch out for Branch. 1 down for Swolson. 0 for 2. Come on, Sebi. Come on, Sebi. You're due. About the knees. Hard ground to the second. Off the diving glove of Stokes into shallow right center. Coming around third is going to be Torque. Stokes' throw to third is in time to get Norm. It's an RBI double for Swolson. 3-0 Reapers. I'll take it. Balling up next. 0 for 2. Come on, Tish. Peter middle in. Jam shot the right. Base hit for Tish. But the runner will hold at third as Longballo got it in quickly. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Chukov, 0 for 2 intense. Pinch hit for him. Nah, we'll let him go. Go ahead, Evan. I have a feeling. Peter middle in, lined over short. It's a base hit for Chukov. I knew I was right. That is going to be cut off by Sampson. RBI single for Chukov. 4-0 Reapers as Ballin goes to third. Runners at the corners for Bender. On fire. 1 for 2 with a single. Come on, Hurley. Help yourself. Bust it open. Throw ball checked below the knees. Ball 1. Branch tense. Throw ball up in there at the letters. 1-1. Nice pitch. Throw ball way out of the zone. High and away. 2-1. Feet at the knees. Dump to left field. Sinking quickly. Erickson there, though, to make the catch. That ends the inning. 2 home, though, in the inning. 4-0 to the 7th. Erickson, Lee, and Stanza coming up. Bender back out. Erickson 0 for 2 today. Forcing it down and away. Strike. 0-1. Throw ball up and in. Inside. 1-1. Slider up and away. Strike called. 1-2. Cutter down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Two-seamer away. Checked outside. 2-2. Slider up and in. Pop foul. Out of play. Still 2-2. Ball away. In the dirt. 3-2. Good eye. Cutter down. Doors blew it by him. 7th punch out for Bender. Next up, Lee, 0 for 2. Two-seamer up and in. Fouled off, 0-1. Well down and away. Out in front of it, 0-2. Bad swing. Two-seamer down and in. Chopper to third. Norm charges. Throw to first. 2 down. Here's Stanza, 0 for 2. Bender is up over 80 pitches. Cut up and away high. Ball 1. Well down and in. Chop through the legs. Hard grounder. It's a base hit. Nice swing from Stanza. That's a 2-out knock. Inning continues for Longballo. 0 for 2. Slider away on the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Go ball down and in. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Slider up and in. Inside. 1-2. The ball away. Holster the sword. He chased it out of the zone. 8th punch out for Bender. 25 now in the postseason. Bottom 7. It's still 4-0. Bradshaw, Robertson, Torque coming up. Let's go. There's Bradshaw, 2 for 3. Doubling a single today. Throw ball up and away out of the zone. Ball 1. Peter up and in. Jam shot on the ground to second. Stokes there. 1 down. Roberts up next. Rookie 1 for 3 with a single. Keep down, hit back to the mound on the first one. Branch there, 2 down. Gotta be less aggressive. Here's Torque, 3 for 3, 3 singles and an RBI, locked in. The ball way inside, ball 1. The ball way high, 2-0. The ball away, strike at the knees, 2-1. Hit him middle of the plate, blasted by Torque deep to right field. That's a hanger, center cut, reaped and sent to the shadow realm. Power up the statue, boys. It is now 5-0. 5th home of the postseason for Torque. There's some insurance. Let's go. There's Norm, 0 for 1. Walk and a sac fly. He's also flown out today. Peter up and in. Chased at 0-1. Peter away. Fouled off out of play. It's 0-2. Branch tense here. Ball way outside, 1-2. Either way outside, 2-2. Ball hangs, popped it up, chased it high. Pop up to the mound. Branch puts it away to end the inning. Home run, though, for Torque, 5-0 to the 8th. Chris Stokes and Adonis, and Hurley Bender's coming back out of the dugout. He wants to keep going. Let him cook. There's Chris, 1 for 2 with a single. Forcing him down and in. Low, ball 1. Slider up and away. High, 2-0. Cutter up and in. Checked high, 2-1. Ball down and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Two-seamer down and in. Fouled off, still 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Checked outside, 3-2. Slide up and in. Fouled off, count full. Ball down and away. Fouled off, still 2, full count actually. Cutter middle in. Line 1 hopper to second. Ashbaum there. Throw to first. 1 down. Bender on fire again. Here's Stokes, 0 for 2.
Number 29, Annabella Stokes.
The ball down on the way outside. 1-0. Rip it in. Lined over second. That's a base hit. Little one out nubber. Good hit by Stokes. She's on. Bender down to locked in. Here's Donovan's over 2. Pitch number 99 from Hurley. Slider down in the way. Low ball 1. 2-0 down and in. 2-0. Heater away. Outside. 3-0. Curveball down and in. Strike called. 3-1. Cut up and in. Ball 4 inside. First walk from Bender, and that's going to do it for him today. 2 reach here in the 8th with 1 down. Hurley, shutout so far, 7 in the 3rd. 1 walk given up, 3 hits. Struck out 8. Not a bad outing, Hurley. Not a bad outing at all. Going to the bullpen here. Here we go. Coming out of the bullpen. It's going to be rookie reliever Carl Craig as we're going to try and slam the door. Go, Carl. Keep it going. No runs given up, 057 whips, 6 strikeouts here in the postseason. Has the elite 4-seamer trait active. He will have specialists against lefties as well, but right now he's facing a righty in Sampson. 4-seamer down and in. Strike called, 0-1, 103 on the gun. Check of the runners. 2-seamer down in the dirt, 1-1. Ball down and away. Line to left field, sinking quickly. Torque coming in. It's going to drop for a hit. Bases loaded, 1 down. Here comes Branch, the pitcher. Pinch hitting for him is Darcy Hicks. Hitting .333, 4 homers, 9 RBIs in the postseason. He started games 1 and 2. Hasn't been seen since. Inside pitch active. Heater down and away. Low ball 1. Heater away. Fouled off. 1-1. Curveball up and away. Strike called. 1-2. Nice pitch. 2-seamer up and away. Line softly to right field. Bradshaw coming on. That's going to drop for a hit, and that's going to break the shutout. It's 5-1. That run is charged to Bender. Bases remain loaded. Tying run at the plate for Cole Erickson. 0-3. On Carl. Well down on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. 2-seamer down and in. Low. 1-1. Heater up and in. Strike called. 1-2. 2-seamer down and away. Outside. 2-2. Come on down and in. Chopper foul. Still full. Or count 2-2 still. 4-seamer up and away. Can I help you, Cole? No, you're just looking for punch up for Craig. 2 down for Lee. 10's 0 for 3. Specialist active. Pinch hitting. Goose Kabusler with pinch perfect. That's a good move. Utility player in. First pitch curveball down and away. Strike called 0-1. And also negates specialist. Heater up and in. Jam foul 0-2. 2-seamer down and in. Doors blew it by him. He chased it. Second punch up for Craig. He strands the bases loaded, only giving up 1 run. Subbing in is closer Franzilla, trying to keep it a 4-run game. No ERA and a 150 whip. 1 strikeout. Bottom 8, it's 5-1. We're trying to add on. Asherbaum, Swolson, and Ballin coming up. There's Asherbaum, 1-3 with a strikeout today. He's also singled. Kabusler stays in the game at 3rd after pinch hitting. Slider at the knees, 0-1. Heater down the middle, fouled back, 0-2. K Collector activates for Zilla. Heater up, chased it high, strike 3, first punch out. Next up, Swolson, 1-3 with an RBI single. Slider up, hangs, lined in the middle, base hit. Good job, Sebi. He's 2 for 4. Ballin due up next. 1-3 with a single. We will pinch hit for her. We're going to bring in off the bench. It's going to be Vinder Hawkins, the OG. I want to get him in here for possibly the last outs of the game, as all of the OG members will be playing today. So that means Rakonda or Heimlich will have to come out of the bullpen. Probably Rakonda. She'll be rested. Go Vinder. Heater up and away. Strike called 0-1. Little hack active. Heater inside. Line to short. Right at Chris. 2 down. Next up, Chukov, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Still 10 though, unfortunately. Peter up, line through the middle. It's a base hit. Nice job, Evan. 2 for 4 day, and that'll bring up the pitcher slot. We will pinch hit for Craig. Good job, Carl. Coming off the bench here to take a crack at it, it'll be Bertha Banks. Hitting 273, the solo homer on the postseason. Peter way outside, ball 1. Slider hangs, blasted by Bertha, dead center field, hit pretty well. Running out of room, looking up the wall, making the catch is Sampson to end the inning. All right, let's do it. And out of the bullpen, Rita Raconda, the OG, trying to slam the door. Stands up, hearted lineup for the Sirloins. They're down by 4. Reapers want 3 outs away from their first title in team history. 1 for 3 day for Cat. Hawkins remains in the game in center after pinch hitting. Peter middle in. Jammed Sky to right center. Hawkins over. Newly into the game, 1 down. Next up is Longballo, 0 for 3. Ball down and away. Fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in. Blooper to left center, jam shot. Hawkins in again. 2 down. Sirloins down to their last out. Crisp up, 1 for 3 with a single. Reapers 1 out away from the title. 4-seamer up and away. Line down the left field line. Foul. 0-1. We got lucky. Slider down and away. Check low. 1-1. Ball down and in. Chopper to second. Asherbaum over. Backhands. Throw to first. 1-2-3 ninth inning for Raconda. And the Reapers in 4 games have clinched their first title in team history. The rebranded Overdogs have started from a team of free agents and morphed into a champion in the span of 3 years. We did it. After being sanctioned at the start of the series, not being allowed to make any roster moves throughout the first 2 regular seasons, and only being able to replace 2 players in the first year, we have done it. We have climbed the mountain. After having the reins taken off of us in the year 2 offseason, we spent all the money, we went out and brought in players, and we built a champion. Finished as the top team in the Mega Conference, 2nd best record in the league, and we ran the table. Congratulations, Reapers. We've done it. 5-1 the final score here in Game 4 as it was a well-pitched matchup. Hurley Bender slammed the door on the Sirloins' hopes and dreams, only letting in that run in the 8th inning after he was gassed, and we went to the bullpen. Their only RBI was on that pinch hit single by Hicks. For us, 2-run homer for Torque, sac fly for Norm. Swolson had an RBI single, and Chukov had an RBI single as well. Not bad. Or no, it was a solo home run for Torque and then an RBI single. My bad. Still, that's a win. Caps 5 innings plus, line drive to the chin. He is out of the game. 8 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout. He takes the loss, falling to 0-1. Well-pitched game for him other than that line drive. Branch 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs on a homer, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Zilla an inning clean, 2 hits, 1 strikeout for us. Bender 7 1/3 quality innings, 3 hits, an earned run, a walk, 8 strikeouts. He improves to 3-1. Craig 2/3 of an inning, rookie gives up 2 hits but strikes out 2, allowing 1 inherited runner to score. And then Raconda slams the door in the 9th inning as the OG locks it up with a clean 1-2-3 9th inning. Fly out, ground out. Player of the game, Axel Torque, 4 for 4 with a 2-run homer and 3 singles. He also scored twice. Hurley Bender, runner-up with his quality start. And then Bradshaw, 2 for 4 day with a double, a single, and 2 runs scored at the top of the lineup. What a way to go. We have won the series in 4 games. Yes, we have clinched the title. Took us 3 years, but the 3rd time was the charm as we went from a team of nothing but free agents, not being able to make any roster moves because of sanctions put against the organization, which forced them to rebrand from the Overdogs to the Reapers. We are now champions. Way to go. Looking at the playoff numbers here, league leaders, playoff MVP is Hurley Bender, also the regular season MVP. Bunch of our guys on the list, Torque, Asherbaum, Swolson, Bradshaw, Roberts, Ballin, Standos, and Schaefer all make the top 10. Torque runner-up in batting average, Asherbaum 5th, Swolson 6th, Bradshaw 8th, Phenomenal 9, Roberts 10. Roberts and Torque tied for lead in homers. Bradshaw tied for 3rd, Asherbaum tied for 6th. Swolson and Torque led in RBIs. Asherbaum tied for third. Roberts fifth by himself, and Ballin tied for eighth. On base percentage, Torque, Asherbaum, Swolson, Bradshaw, and Phenomenal all make it. Torque, Bradshaw, Roberts, Asherbaum, and Swolson all make the slugging category. And in OBS, Torque is number 2, Asherbaum 4, Bradshaw 5, Swolson 9, and Roberts 10. Hits, Asherbaum, Bradshaw, Torque, Swolson, Roberts, Phenomenal. Extra base hits, Bradshaw, Torque, Asherbaum, Swolson, Roberts. Runs scored, Swolson, Torque, Bradshaw, Roberts, Asherbaum, Phenomenal. And then we did have a couple guys get caught stealing. Bender, 3 wins, tied for the lead in that category with Pulo. Schaefer, Jacoby, and Ball and Standos each picked up 2. Heimlich, an ERA just at 1. Unfortunately, Craig didn't pitch enough innings to qualify for the league leaders. He had an ERA of 0. Jacoby a 180, Bender a 193, Schaefer a 250, Raconda 270. Saves, Raconda and Craig each got 1. Bender a whip at 064, Heimlich 067, Schaefer a 1, Raconda 120. OBA, Bender number 1, Heimlich number 2, Schaefer number 6, Raconda 10, Bender, Schaefer, and Ball and Standos 1, 2, 3 in strikeout numbers. Heimlich tied for 9th. And then strikeouts per 9, it's Frago, Schaefer, Heimlich. Bender's in there as well. Ball and Standos walks per 9 with Raconda and Heimlich. Jacoby and Bender on the list as well, all of them under 1 walk per 9. And strikeouts to walk, it's Frago, Heimlich, Bender, Jacoby, Raconda, and Schaefer. Not bad. We dominated. There you have it. After 3 seasons, 56-52 winning record as we went, and that includes the playoffs in year 3. We went, looking at the bracket here, we went 3-0, 3-2, so that's 6-2, and then 3-1 added to that is 9-3. So not a perfect run, but we'll take it. We got the 9 wins we needed to go above 500, and now we have our first ever championship. So next episode for the Reapers will be the off season, where we will get the directive handed down to us from the ownership to hear what they want us to do heading into year 4. Do they want us to not make any changes again and stick with what we had? Do they want us to free up some money? Because we only have $1.6 million in the bank. I can think of a couple players I would love to get rid of right off the rip. But it's going to be up to them what they want to do. We're at the mercy of the ownership here. We're going to have to meet their demands while also fulfilling the team demands of making this team a little bit more complete. We didn't have the best offense this year. It was a struggle at times, but thankfully our pitching was so damn good it bailed us out of a lot of jams. I think we need to beef up the offense next season, but we'll see what the owner wants to do. We're at the mercy of them at this point. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys, as we do win in 4 games. We dropped game 1, 7-2. Then we win 9-0, 7-3, and 5-1 to pull a 3-1 victory against the top seed Sirloins. And we have our first title in team history as the Reapers go from a team of free agents to champions. Next episode's the offseason. See what moves will be made and which players will be sticking around. But shout out quickly to the OGs who made it this far. From the original team, Sebi Swolson, Big Yacker Asherbaum, Axel Torque, Bender Hawkins, Frago Ball and Standos, Waggy Jacoby, Rita Raconda, and Horace Heimlich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 original members of the 22-man roster are still here at the end of year 3, and they have won their first title in their careers. And also shout out to Tish Ball, and she won her second with us, and she won it back in year 1 with the Sirloins. Nice of her to beat her old team after they let her go in the offseason. But that's going to do it, guys. We have won the title. Next episode's the offseason. Let's see what the ownership wants to do with this team moving forward, and we will try to meet their crazy demands. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and/or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout outs to John Moore, One Boy, and Wild Dog for all tuning in and chatting with me at some point during the stream. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And I'll catch everyone else in the next one. Until then, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.